had to do like the fucking creation.
Hello and welcome to the Cracker Barrel podcast. All right, as you were
What is up?
I'm gonna have a Magic the Gathering
doing a
duel.
quick Magic the Gathering duel, starting it off. Everyone actually is lined up with their names on the bottom because Asp is in the last row. So hell yeah.
It's pretty convenient. I'm waiting for this to launch. Okay.
Hey, why are we in the battle mode?
Oh, because this is where I had my display capture set up. CSGO mode literally is this. It's a black screen. Because I haven't done anything with it just yet.
Accepting and installing. Yes, you can make changes on this fucking device, okay?
All right. You can make changes on my device. You can. You're allowed to do it. You can do it. You can kill me. Ah. Ooh, Jake, you should spend money. You should spend real life money in the game.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. It's so crazy how games like allow you to do that. Like the technology behind that is insane.
Oh, do I have it on my phone? I might.
Dude, you got games on your phone?
Might have Arena on my phone.
Let's see.
Oh, I do. Okay, that's a game changer.
Let's see. When did I have my last Tums? My stomach is not feeling great.
4 Letter War Elves, 4 Thunderherd Migrations. I have 4 Thron Temple.
I had one this
Okay,
morning.
I'll put you on my phone. Hang on.
Yeah. I think I'm good to take another Tum. You know what? No. Fuck it. I'm not taking another Tum. I'll be fine.
Okay, yes. Yes, you can download 2 megabytes.
The beer will get me. The beer will suffice.
What is in this deck? It's probably dog. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's just a fucking zombie army deck. That's all it is.
Cool.
It's in a mass deck.
Okay,
really bad.
What do you mean? Oh. Okay, I'm in on my phone.
The
Fucking 2 gigs, sure. This is running way better on my phone than it does on my laptop, and I don't know what that says about MTG Arena's programming.
God damn.
It runs fine on my phone.
Optimized for phone.
Yeah, I guess it is.
All right.
It runs fine on my
well, we're
computer.
too well.
Okay, what?
Guess we're starting.
Give me like 5 minutes to clean the like massacred cork that's all over my floor.
Yeah, you have 5 minutes to.
That's my user code for direct channel.
I'll add your user code without doxing you.
Oh my god, that's awful.
That would be awesome.
A user number 32.
My roommate's gonna be like, "What did you try to do?"
I think we need both for direct challenge. Do you need both people names?
Yeah, but I'm loading my thing.
Oh no, I was just saying in general.
You just have to friend request each other. I can't even find mine until it launches yet.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. Hundreds. I did not know that.
Oh, friends! Friend list! Who the fuck is Arcanist Hades? Who is that?
Not me.
Heyo.
Yeah.
My phone is doing a long install on the thing, but it's a lot faster than my laptop, which doesn't seem to get how to do it at all.
Nice.
We're gonna be late on our game.
Yeah, well,
okay.
surprise. What was that, Eddie?
Is there anything new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loading initial scene? Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, today
Magic
on things
Arena
that are not new.
Opaque loading screen.
Hey!
Nick's on time.
Yo,
okay.
Let's go.
Let's make this battle happen. Okay, it's in.
I told them you were gonna be on time. They didn't fucking believe me. These people didn't trust you.
I didn't say jack shit.
Not
I was
you.
busy.
50,000 cards.
Not you. Sage was busy.
Cleaning the remnants of my
everything's been banned.
Cleaning up the remnants of
their disgrace. Yeah.
Their disgrace, yeah.
So
how did you disgrace?
I did myself a favor because I didn't feel like drinking beer tonight, and I was like, you know what? I am at Trader Joe's for groceries. I'm gonna go to the Trader Joe's liquor store, and I'm gonna buy myself a
historic deck. Format.
I buy myself a bottle.
Is this an Explorer deck or historic deck?
It's historic. My deck's historic.
Is it Explorer legal?
To try to unlock the cork. I managed to push it the other direction, and so now there is an empty wine bottle on my countertop, a massacred cork that is half all over my floor, half inside the bottle itself, and now
Yeah,
a
I
big
hate when
jar
that happens.
filled with rosé. So I
Can you
will be
check if it's
finishing this,
Explorer legal for me?
or I will be throwing out my $10
How do I check?
discount
How do
on
I
this
check
bottle.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I hate
Oh,
when that happens.
I think I can actually. Yes.
I will cry about it in the campaign. I'll make it.
Make it so.
Tim Guy's gonna also destroy a bottle.
Yeah, I can. I can.
He's
I
gonna.
can.
Look at this.
I
Look
can
at
use.
this
He's
I can
gonna
fucking.
use
pop
Look
a
at
bottle of
this. Look at this
champagne.
fucking setup. This is
Explorer?
fucking.
It's a
Goddamn.
just unending urge to break every
Just because I have
bottle
it,
of
I have
alcohol.
a deck already
Yes.
built in
No, he's gonna
Explorer.
try to pop a bottle
Okay,
of
then
champagne,
just
but
use.
he's gonna
Then
like
just we can
snap
just
the
do an
neck of
Explorer
the
battle.
champagne bottle.
Can you save it as an Explorer deck? Because otherwise it won't let you.
No, it says I can't. It says it's
Yeah,
legal.
right. I need to.
So
Settings.
okay? Let me add you.
Yourself, do not be
Jesus
alarmed.
Christ.
There we go. Yes, I've returned.
Number. Okay. Okay, I sent you the request.
Porn make
I'll
two.
challenge you.
Don't ask, Nick. Just you don't want to know. Whatever
Best
you
of
think.
one.
Fuck, that is there.
Corn
Yeah.
do. Don't ask.
Oh,
I
here
want you to scream so loud.
here we
you
go.
get hemorrhoid and get you.
Oh, what deck shall I play? Shall I play one of my ancient decks? I like truly ancient decks from deep in the day. I used to make Mythic with, or should I play?
From the Cracker Barrel podcast perspective, we're watching me get destroyed by Eddie.
Well, we'll see.
Wait, are we starting later?
Well, I just thought I was crazy because
Yeah. Well, you thought
Yeah,
this would happen a lot faster, but that's all right.
Eddie's
Okay.
crazy because
change mine.
Yeah. If you want to take a couple minutes to go grab a beer, now is the time to do it.
This beer still has some beer in it.
What beer
What
do we
is
sponsor?
this?
Cracker Barrel podcast.
We are sponsored by no beer, but we're open to it.
Pilsner Urquell.
All right, that one.
Yeah.
All right. Not really lined up
or
here.
Guinness. We're gonna be sponsored by Guinness.
No, you got the elf.
This is not lined up. Oh, fucker.
You got the elf. You got the dud.
he knows I can't do anything against these things.
No, I literally just picked the deck that I already had built, okay? I didn't pre-build anything for you. Okay.
Damn, people in my building are crazy. Motherfuckers be fighting all the goddamn time. It is like 27 degrees out, and these girls are just like going at each other.
That's dedication. You gotta respect that at least.
I mean, mad respect, but also like I don't know what to. I don't know anybody because like.
Hey Eddie, can you like?
I don't trust the Denver PO.
But I like it. Oh, you got register, okay.
Oh shit, but she's gonna get killed.
All right, Luxodon, make this quick.
I think I can. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, am I dead?
Yeah, you did.
How about you don't kill me?
No. Okay, I'm not crazy.
All right, good game, everyone.
Yeah, it literally took 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yay, we did it.
I just wanted to make sure I was not an insane person.
For what reason?
Because I was like, that deck cannot possibly be good, but you didn't lose with it.
Thought you just beat Jake. What do you mean?
I did.
No, but like I won like out of the I pulled a win out of my ass really hard earlier. Nick, by the end of the game, I went up from 11 health to like 46, and then by the end of the game I had like 76 health.
And did the Gideon moment ensue where he just sits down like stone cold sober and says, "Fight me until I win."
Oh my god, don't remind me.
I used to play against Seth in Magic, where he had an
Alright.
all elf deck.
Let
and
me
I
grab
beat
my
his
beer.
ass
I'll
all
be
the
right
time.
back.
Oh my
I
god.
just play Redburn, and Redburn just destroys the fucking elf deck.
I'm gonna grab another beer. Be right back.
Recap: the party has returned from Wilkinson to Wilkinson has successfully survived the mountain. What?
Sabbatical.
Of course. Merriment hangs in the air as the affluent town prepares for its
Quinquennial.
quinquennial. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, quinquennial is every 5 years. I had to look that one up.
It's very quintessential, don't you know?
Indeed, I would say it's rather quaint.
How many more words can we use with the QUIN in it?
Frankly, QUIN.
QUIN.
Or not
Quinn.
QUIN.
All right, what's everyone drinking?
I'm drinking my 10% sour.
A
Have
juice
a bottle
box.
of rosé.
Have my
I'm drinking.
have my
drinking a Capri
Asahi
Sun.
Super Dry.
Also,
If
let
we'll-
it be known, if you throwing a Molotov cocktail at somebody is alright if you followed it up with PK fire.
It
There's
is known.
Nick's
Thank
words
you.
of
We're going
wisdom.
into the opening.
Thank you, Nick.
Whoa. Thank you, Nick, for your words of wonder. Into the opening. It's okay, this is getting cut out of the VOD. I mean, no, it isn't. I'm not editing the VODs.
Speaking of editing, Clark, when are you gonna upgrade this opening?
What? Literally, I would have to start from scratch because I lost all the footage. And I'll do it eventually.
We're not level 10.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I didn't realize that when I deleted everything that was giving my computer viruses, that this would be included, though I probably should have.
I didn't realize that him guy had rose petals. Like, it feels so.
You didn't
You
know?
never
We've
noticed?
had that for like 10 sessions.
Yeah, I know.
It's been 10 weeks. It's been 2 fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You clearly haven't been watching the VODs.
Yeah, clearly haven't been watching the VODs. All right.
Pull me out.
So, picking up where we left off, the party has returned to Wilkinson after their successful mission in the mountains. Though
Boy.
they are returning to the city with one prisoner in tow and have lost another who they came with, Tanev, who has left the party to seek his own vengeance. Also, if I could have everyone sound off in row real quick, just so I can make sure everyone's audio is good. Eddie?
Hello.
Eddie?
Hello.
Hello.
Sage?
Hello.
Sage?
Hello.
Sage?
Hello.
Sage?
Hello? Did you
Alright,
hear me, sir?
yeah.
Hello? Fantastic. Did you hear me, sir?
Jake
yeah.
Venus.
Hello?
Bow Wow?
Fantastic. Did you hear me, sir?
Jake.
And my heart starts pumping?
Nick.
And my heart starts pumping?
Venus.
Nick.
And my heart starts pumping? Never gonna stop.
Venus.
Kichikichiku means
Never gonna
I
stop.
love you.
All right. Remember when I said everyone at once,
Yeah.
one at a time? Okay. Whatever. It's fine.
So
All
that
right.
was a movie. Wasn't that a popular movie?
No, that was a TV show.
TV show was
I
fucking.
said everyone, everywhere, all at once.
Clark
Oh,
should have
oh,
started. I thought you were talking about the song I was singing.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I thought.
All right, and back to the thing.
Back to the thing. You have now returned to Wilkinson.
Maybe we're in Wilkinson.
Yes, you are in Wilkinson. You have just passed. You had a short talk with a one Sarah Gary, who was rather
Shit-talking.
frank with you. She mentioned that the voting families met and agreed that Julie is to win the Duchess position, much to Sarah and potentially others' dismay. It does not seem that the Jenkins family is aware of this, though. Any of them.
So, ready to report back to the Jenkins family?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have I have some of their materials that I've recovered from the cart, so I'd like to give that back. And we have
Oh
to
yeah,
report,
yeah.
we have to report back about what happened to Tanev.
Yeah, Tannen.
We have to say
What
that
happened to Tanev again?
he decided to chase after the bandits, and he told us to say that he went off to chase them, and he told us
Oh,
to
yeah.
report back to them with the
Do
materials.
we want to tell them that he ran off to chase the bandits that we did not bring back, though?
Oh no, we could say he got eaten by the purple worm that we killed.
Oh yeah! Oh my
Then what if he
god!
comes
you're
back?
so smart.
He said he said he's never coming back. He told us that.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay.
I would say probably the purple worm is probably the better bet.
Yeah. I mean, we could do him dirty and tell him that he used magic. I don't know. Just something for funsies.
Let's not go that far.
Yeah, no, I don't think
I
so.
would
Yeah.
advise that.
Yeah, no. I get you.
Effective.
But it would definitely keep them from going after him or wanting anything to do with him.
He got eaten by a purple worm.
Yeah.
Regardless, he wants to not be.
No, he wanted us
here.
to tell the family that he went.
All right, fine. Yeah.
Whatever works.
He didn't want us to fake his death.
All right. So you wander over into the riverside area, passing again the several pristine estates which reside there, and until you reach the Jenkins home. You park the cart outside. Tundo is just sitting there. Yeah, you guys go in. I'll stick with Harold.
Are you gonna bail or anything? You're not gonna leave?
Leave where?
Never mind.
Okay.
Wait, so you are coming to the ball, correct?
The
think
what?
Don't
Oh.
worry about it. Oh, I gotta go to the guardsman. I gotta make sure you guys are on my
Tundo has a
list.
date.
Does Tundo have a date with a particular someone?
Me? No.
Tundo a date?
Tundo has a date?
Canon.
I have a date with Destiny.
No, not you, Sarah. Tundo.
I'm going up to their front door, I guess.
All right. You go and you knock on the door once more. A butler welcomes you in, brings you into the house, and leads you to the study where only Mr. Jenkins is waiting. He puts down his notebook that he is writing in, stands up. Is it done?
Yes, it is done. And as I say that, I will go through my bag and pull out the box with the green jewel necklace. I believe it was a necklace, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pop it open and show him. I found this in the destroyed cart. And I thought you guys would want it back.
He takes it and he just smiles to himself looking at it. And then he sort of focuses himself back up again. There were no survivors. You got them all. This isn't going to happen again to anybody else.
Tanev and all of us, we took care of it. We even we managed to capture one of them, and we have him with the guards.
Tanev.
For yeah.
He went with you?
He was extremely adamant about it, and was he really wanted that. He wanted to take full responsibility for this.
I gave him his order, and he disobeyed. Where is he now?
He's
Bones, you talked to him about this mostly, correct?
Yeah. I don't think he was going to be able to go on unless he tracks the people he believes personally responsible for this down. But
Wait. Didn't you track down those who were responsible? Did you not just tell me the job was done?
We found them. The job is finished.
Are they dead?
No, and that's his problem.
What, did they escape you? Did you
No.
come back here empty-handed just with the jewelry?
We got what we came for. They won't be back here again.
That was not what we agreed on.
Did you want their heads?
I wanted to make sure that this wouldn't happen to anybody ever again. It's clear that was too much of a task for you.
All right then.
I swear on my family name that they will not return.
I promise they won't be plundering any caravans anytime soon. I'll say
Yes.
that much.
And what?
And-
And for what reason? What did you
Oh.
get their word?
Lateral. I'm gonna drag Malthus out.
No, Malthus went with the guard.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
he went
gave
with the guard,
Malthus
right?
to the
Already.
guard.
We have a man for interrogational purposes.
We have him in custody. It was
And we found the real a legitimate reason to why the cart fell off the cliff as well.
Which is
a bunch of
Um,
petty thieves. It was a
do you-
purple worm.
You ever heard of a purple worm,
no.
Mr. Jenkins? I think I have this stuff on me, and I pull out the tooth in the like the skin. And
This
it's
is
The
one
scale.
tooth.
it's
this
like
is
a
one
tooth.
tooth.
It's like a 2-foot long tooth, and I have like several.
Did this thing stick up my daughter's caravan?
It burrows underground. It caused an earthquake or tremor of some kind. Spooked
That's
the
what-
horses. Went off the
Freaked
cliff.
out the horses.
Freak
But-
accident.
That was taken care of. We eliminated that completely because that was a much greater threat than
As you can
just
see
some
from the
measly
necklace, the
bandit.
bandits didn't even plunder.
Whatever. Just
The worm is dead.
wasn't your task, but
Look,
wonderful.
if it's
I'm
any,
glad everyone is safe.
look,
I'm glad I no longer have a guard to protect my wounded daughter because you just allowed him to tag along with you running about in the mountains. And
Hey, Tandem's got this.
make a persuasion check with disadvantage, please.
Taylor's got this.
We go on my die. Let's see. Persuasion. 19.
At disadvantage?
Oh, with disadvantage.
Yeah, roll again, baby.
Okay, let's roll one more time.
5.
Oh wait,
Just use whatever the worst one of the first two rolls was.
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay.
Oh shit.
Wade just sort of puts his hand on his face again and just says, that fool will die with our crest in his hands. I can already tell it. Well, whatever. Just here, take some of the money. You didn't do the job, but this is for the necklace at least. And he goes and
We understand.
he goes and he gives you
Is it a collective or is it split amongst?
this is just a
Jealous.
collective thing, is a 1,250 gold pieces,
1,000.
Oh, damn.
okay.
and then
Oh,
a
you-
second
wait, I got
small
this.
bag for Morris.
Oh,
Wait,
He references and just says, and that is for your employer.
how much gold? How much gold was it?
1,250 for the party, and another bag for
1,250.
Morris.
Okay. Give me a sec. That is 312 gold for each of us, and there's an extra it says 312.5.
I'll just take
So-
300 and then we can put the extra 50 towards Morris.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I have to do less math. Cool.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
At this
300
point,
gold.
you hear the sound of squeaking of wheels coming down the hallway as Julie enters in and moves next to Alex. Is it true? Is it over? Did you get the people who attacked me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. You're all.
They
you're
won't be
fucking-
back.
you're
good.
good.
I'm just glad this isn't going to happen to anybody else.
It seems like an odd
Tanev has
amount of
made sure of that.
foreshadowing.
I'm gonna say Tanev has made sure of that.
Oh, Tanev, is he here?
No. He's finishing the job.
Oh,
We couldn't get
okay. I trust Tanev. Don't you, Father? He nods unconvincingly. Father, would it be all right if me, Alex, and everybody, would it be all right if we go to the town square for the festival? He just looks and he sits down in his chair heavily. He says, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have a guard anymore. How can I ensure that you're actually going to be safe?
Well,
I am
I
her
mean,
best friend.
that
I am more than willing to protect her.
that
I can handle myself. We can all
That's
handle
also true.
ourselves.
That's true.
Think about it. Even if each of us was only 1/3 of effective as Tanev, there's still 4 of us. So like, it's got to be a good exchange.
I will not leave her side, Mr. Jenkins.
Tiefling, your faith in Tanev seems wavering throughout this conversation, but
Can
sure.
can I use thaumaturgy to make?
No.
No.
Oh
not.
yeah, never
No
mind.
fucking
Yeah,
casting.
What was that?
yeah,
What
never
did you
mind,
want to
never mind.
use?
No magic.
I
no magic.
didn't use anything yet. There's no intent there. There was no intent to materialize anything out of that.
As soon as I hear the word thaumaturgy, my mind just goes, no. Wait. I just think of the fucking Punisher meme.
No, my faith in Tanev is sky high. I just said even if we were 1/3 of as effective as Tanev, pretty good trade. I do believe Tanev is the man for the job.
Julie, do you trust that you'll be safe in their stead? Oh, of course. Come on. The festival's going on. We have to get to town.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Let's go.
All
Guys
right.
walking out the door.
Elias
I'm
just
gonna stay
screams.
behind with her father. I'm gonna level with him once everyone's out of the house.
All right. Do
Yeah,
all
I'm
the rest
gonna-
of you
I'll-
leave?
I'm gonna wheel her
assume
towards
so.
the cart. And be like,
Yes.
that's Harold, our giant crab.
Oh my
Look
god,
at
he's
him.
massive.
Isn't he cool?
Can I touch him?
Animal handling proficiency.
How good is she with animals? Do I know anything? How good is she with animals?
You've never seen Julie try to pet a giant crab before.
Maybe later.
Oh, okay. Going back
He-
into
he-
the study.
I don't-
Or go ahead.
I was gonna say, we
We can feed him later. Yeah.
we have to feed. Once we feed him, he'll be able to. He'll be good.
Hopefully.
S knows how to do it.
That's fact.
What? Sorry, I was looking at a I believe this is pipeweed around. Sorry.
Oh,
Don't.
Weed.
don't get too
I
into the
lean over
grass,
the
man.
ass.
Hey, don't do drugs in front of her, okay? She's very sheltered and doesn't like know anything about that kind of stuff. So don't be smoking anything weird in front of her, okay?
This is simply pipeweed. It's a plant. Look
No,
at it.
I'm just telling you that do anything that you
It
did.
has a strong nature about it.
How sheltered could you be that you'd be traumatized by seeing someone smoke marijuana?
Dude, I don't know. Dude, you saw
call
what happened
me
when
a Julie.
This is
Smoking
table talk.
anything.
This is not
Yeah,
books.
this is
Eddie. You saw what happened just from that one lady that just thought I casted magic, which I didn't.
Is weed magic?
Yeah, I
could
guess
be.
so.
It is.
I
now.
can't
from
alchemy
a
is an
certain
altering
point
substance.
of view. All right,
It's
going.
alchemy.
Tolkien said pipeweed is more like tobacco. So
Mm.
any-
All right.
if anything, more like tobacco.
going back into the office, Bones.
All right, sir. Let me level with you about the situation, because it wasn't pretty.
It would be nice to get some clarity. That's for sure.
That's what I'm here to give. I just didn't want to say anything in front of Julie. So we encountered the wrecked caravan at the bottom of a cliff. We climbed the cliff. At the top of it, we found the bandits. We assumed 1 and 1 made 2. Turns out the entire situation, the unsafe roads, the reason there was banditry to begin with, is the entire region. Where is it? North of here?
South.
Oh, west.
It's more
Of here
Southeast.
was impassable because of the purple worm. We intended to capture and bring to justice the bandits before we found out about the worm. We did not ask questions. There was a fight. One of our the plant one, Asp, was nearly killed twice.
Yeah,
but I'll get to the point.
Feeling a bit under.
Yeah, not feeling great. I think some kind of head injury, but it was.
Tim Guy's thinking about it in my retrospective goes, I think I died twice.
Not only it was a more difficult situation than we expected to begin with, but it turned out that the entire regrettable security situation south of here was because of the presence of this monster. We killed it barely. Tanev used some kind of red orb he produced, created a giant explosion, was critical in defeating the worm, and we took one of them hostage, but the rest we were forced to release.
You can't even really call them bandits. Like
they were more broken people than bandits.
Ask for outside.
If I had to say,
Yeah,
they were there for subsistence, and now they're not.
Reminding ask for outside.
Tanev tried to kill the hostage, and
he did.
Yes, and I couldn't allow that, and he wouldn't stay with us, and he went out to kill the rest of them. So that's what happened. You see the situation we were in.
Tanev never should have been there in the first place. He's stubborn, oafish, much like myself in ways. But I thank you for your attempt, at least. Do you believe that these bandits will never do this again, that it truly was only for subsistence? Is that something you truly believe?
I think that wants and needs blur when you're at the fringes of society like that. I'm not going to make you any promises because I'm not them. But I don't think it'll be very easy for them to take advantage of people like this again. I think that they will be far away from here and long from now before that's ever a possibility.
All right.
And I intend to find Tanev and make things right with him.
Make me a persuasion check, please, with advantage.
Find my persuasion. That's pretty good. Okay. Second roll. Natural 20.
All right.
Hey.
He just sort of looks at you with just sort of this steely acceptance. Just, I think I understand.
And the payment we received is more than adequate for the job we did. But I just hope that Tanev can find it in himself to not let his pride get in the way of his duty. I hope he comes back to you and your family soon.
As do I. He was a good man, despite his stubbornness.
I think he had a difficult past. I don't know how much he's been forthcoming with you about that, but they're not elves, are they?
They are not. They are humans.
So I'm gonna give him the quick rundown
Mm-hmm.
on the death camp.
Yeah.
I think he's sort of damaged.
I am familiar with the tragic history of the elves and the other fae, but I know not of his personal experience. That is not the sort of relationship we had. He was a hired guard.
Yes, I think that he may have allowed the violence brewing in himself to get in the way of his loyalty, but I have faith he'll be back in one way or another.
I do not like the way in which you worded that, but
I what I mean to say is
no.
I hope he doesn't bring harm to anyone else.
As do I. I think that you should leave. Thank you for your...
Bones, we're going to the square. Come on.
I'm gonna give him a little curt kind of bow, but
Mhm.
I feel more comfortable now that I explained to him the actual situation.
Hey,
All right, I'll go out and see
keep
where
my
the others
daughter
are.
safe.
That I can promise.
All right.
So, Julie, I was traveling the desert for like several weeks before I could
Hey.
even get to Dry Gully, before like I even met
There
these
he
guys.
is. There's the man of the hour. What took you so long?
Just shooting the breeze. Thought he might have some
What?
leads on a robot lore.
But
That's
I'll
what motivates
say,
me.
the toot on that man give us such a hard time about our job, and I was killed twice and eaten by a worm. Never good enough.
You know what I'm in the mood for? A good pastry. Let's
Oh,
go
no.
to Town Square.
All right.
I do want to go into town. I need to go to the blacksmith. I do want to see what I can get for these teeth and see if I can adapt this armor, this
I'm
leather on
telling
me.
you should make shoulder pads. It would be a whole look. Have I led you to the wrong place
Let's
before?
let's just see what happens.
All right.
Okay, but I'm telling you.
So you hop your way onto the cart, taking Julie with you, and you make your way to the town square. The preparations that you had previously seen have now been finished. The town square is decorated with dozens of ribbons and banners depicting the house crests. Children can be seen playing in the fountain and running around the maypole. Townsfolk of all class mingle in the open square, partaking of pastries and playing games of chance and skill. Dozens of merchants now line the streets selling their wares. Storefronts that were closed before and at your first entrance have now been opened up to celebrate in this day of merriment. The town square is yours to explore. But first, I'm going to need everyone to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, goddamn.
For what?
The pastries.
The pastries.
Ooh.
Him guy again.
20.
All right.
I got an 18.
Oh,
Plus 1, 19. But I still want a pastry.
That was an 18 plus 2.
5.
Give me a sec.
All right, Julie rolled poorly, and so did Tundo.
Yeah, give me a sec. Gotta go my wisdom save. Ooh, natural 1.
All right,
Nice.
so
Nice.
Ass, Sarah, Tundo, and Julie all are just immediately drawn to the table. Once more, you see Emerson Smith standing there. Well, well, well. It ain't my favorite customers. It's good to see you again, Julie. How you been? Oh, I'm well. Just excited for tonight. Rightfully so. So is my sister. What can I get for you this fine festival day?
Julie, do you want anything? I definitely I know I did not take the opportunity last time, and I would love a chance to munch on anything fresh right now.
Oh yeah, I'll take a strawberry tart, please, Emerson. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll cover hers. I'll
Make that
pay for
two.
hers mine.
Make that two
I will
strawberry.
pay for hers as well.
My good
Oh,
sir, what
thank
kind
you.
of tarts do you have today?
Well, we have a strawberry. We have those melons, which I got from across the dreaded expanse, and a couple other pastries and dessert-type breads, as you can see.
Do you
Try
have
some of
apple
the
turnovers?
strawberry.
Yeah, he does have apple turnovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
When guy's
Nice.
gonna. I would like a apple turnover, and yeah, and I'll grab these two ladies' other pastries.
All right. Are you getting anything, Asp?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a strawberry one.
All right. So that'll be 5 gold piece for each of them.
Okay, I hand him 15.
All right. Asp, I guess you have to pay for your own.
Sorry,
He just
Let's
got
see.
paid.
I mean, I got a lot of gold.
sorry, ass. This is nothing personal.
Seems intensely
pretty
personal.
Okay, fine. I hand him 20 gold. You know what, ass? You know what? This one's on
No,
me.
I already
No.
paid. Don't make
No,
a
no,
scene.
no, no, no. I did. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, him guy makes a scene in the middle.
Please,
Does he give me
customers,
my
you can
money
both
back?
pay. He
So,
tosses
yeah.
you your 5 gold back, Asp.
Yeah, I hand him 20 gold.
As you see,
Right.
I rolled a natural
Give
1,
it back.
so I'm like, as soon as that's in my hands, it's gone.
Yeah, congratulations,
Okay.
everyone. You are all devoid of the pastry curse.
But meaning him, guy. I think I was the only one enraptured by the
You
pastry
were,
curse.
because you're the only one who failed and didn't buy one.
Yeah.
All right.
Off to the blacksmith, sir.
I just want to go there real quick, and then we can go check like the games. I can show you guys around. Me and Julie
Yeah.
can.
Oh, games? There's is it like a carnival or like a festival? Like what's the difference?
Day one and so on is more like that, and then like there's like the dance and everything on the other day, and then at tonight as well.
Oh, okay.
It's every 5 years.
Oh, let's go. No time to waste. We only got the afternoon, right?
Yeah, what time is it anyway?
It's just about noon.
Okay, yeah,
It's
we
like
got the whole
midday.
day.
All right. So as you're making your way over to the blacksmith, the blacksmith resides within the guard barracks.
Got it.
Walking through this crowd, Alex, you can just see everyone you grew up with. A bunch of people you don't recognize, obviously. You don't know everyone in town, but all of the people who are like of your same age range.
Age range.
I'm throwing my hood up. I'm getting
All right.
anxious. I'm getting anxious.
Gotcha.
Age rage is the adolescent age where everyone in your relative age group feels the same
In a small
experience of
town
rage.
world.
Yeah,
Uptown girl.
you can see a lot of the people who you grew up with, a lot of the people who will be competing this evening and tomorrow for the Duchess competition. Notably, you see out of the corner of your eye, you see that Sarah is leaning up against a pillar next to a tall
Actual Sarah.
actual
Yeah, that's
Sarah.
Other Sarah.
I'm Alex, guys. Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
real name.
He's
Justine.
a tall brown-haired guy. They're just sort of like sitting there leaning up against each other, and she very notably points at you and starts to snicker.
Snickers.
But
I'm gonna wave.
I do the same thing. I start pointing at Sarah, and I turn to Bones like, oh, look at this bitch. She thinks she's doing something. And I start-
Yeah.
As you do that, or go ahead.
Well, as they're doing that, I'm
Is
picking up the pace.
Grease or something? Are
I'm
these like
picking,
a
Alright.
rival?
I'm picking up the pace.
As you do
For me.
that, she just sort of like gracefully spins around, grabs the boy's hand, and they hurry down an alleyway. Bones, something you do notice is that out of all of the crowd, and you've just been scanning it, as is your
Habit.
as is
Primary
your habit.
function.
You notice that there's one girl who's just kind of like staring at you. It's really sort of focused in, just kind of staring at you.
I'm gonna like look over. I'm gonna sort of like get away from the group a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna like point at myself to see if she's really looking at me or if she's just looking at something past me or something.
As
Just
you
to see if she like acknowledges me,
as you
acknowledging me.
yeah, as you do that, she just sort of turns and disappears into the crowd.
I'm going to try to follow her.
All right. Make me a survival check, please. This is tracking.
Oh, 19.
19. Okay.
13 plus 6.
All right. So you go and you're just sort of like dodging and weaving. The rest of the party, you notice Bones is just vanished.
Hey.
Oh
where's
wait, I
Bones?
need to protect.
I got
Whatever.
her. I
Okay.
got her.
All right.
Yeah,
So
you're
you
fine.
go and you're winding through the crowd, and it takes you a few minutes, but eventually you go and you sort of go and you look at her again, and she like looks at you and looks around frantically and just sort of stands still for a second, sort of like straightens her legs. She takes a deep breath and she goes and she walks over to you and says, "Hi, I'm
Hello there.
Hello there.
I'm Margaret. I'm sorry. You don't know me. I
Margaret. Margaret.
Margaret.
Say that out of character.
He says,
No.
scaring the living shit out of this girl.
Do I know you?
No, you don't know me. I actually I know you. I've seen you fight.
Oh, you got
Oh,
a
is that
fan.
so?
You got a fan.
Yeah,
It's the
my God.
adoring fan.
yeah. No, I saw you fight my my dad, adoptive, whatever. He used to be like a pit fighter, like you.
Oh, who's he? What did he go by in the pit?
Oh well, his one moment. Well, his name is Albert Brown, but you wouldn't know him as that. He went by he walks over and just whispers into your ear, Bert Halfcaster?
Ah, good old Bert.
Yeah,
I'd love to catch up with him. I didn't know he got out of the pits.
yeah. I mean, he was an Ilum fighter. You know, he came, he made his money, he got me out of Ilum, and now we're here.
Well,
He said he wanted me
that's
to.
terrific. That's what we were all fighting for.
He said he wanted me to grow up someplace safe, and I mean, what's safer than Wilkinson, right?
I'm not gonna comment on the
I mean, that's
yeah.
Wait, Oates has been like trying to detect earth tremors this entire time. But
Suddenly the map goes. We're going to the combat mode. You're going to combat screen.
under the center of the town square, killing 400 people.
Man, and there were only
Jesus.
300 people in all of Wilkinson. What a crazy thing that happened there.
Well, is he out for the festival? I'd love to see him.
Oh, I think he's at home right now. But you know, are you going to the gala tonight? Or they're probably gonna make you
Yes.
leave.
Oh, well, they might try, but I have an in. One of my companions is landed.
Oh, who? That's amazing. Wonderful. Yeah, no, we'll see you tonight at the gala.
Yes, I need to be better dressed though, so I'll go. Do you know anywhere I can find a change of clothes?
Oh, several places, especially in Wilkinson. Have you been in town at all, wandering around to any of these shops?
I mean, I've been to the bakery.
Several times.
Oh well, go to the Williams Hattery, and they'll fix you up. He's a milliner.
Well, thank you very much, Margaret. I'm gonna give her a little head nod. It's very nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you
Hope to see you
formally
at the
too.
gala.
Of course. Bye. Sorry, I was staring at you. Bye. And she goes and disappears into the crowd once more.
Bones is gonna like turn to the camera and go, "Wow, my very own fan."
Yes,
I'm sure
you guys,
nothing bad will ever happen to this
Happen.
character.
you guys start making like baseball cards so you can like sign them. That has like your record on the back. Of
I
how
mean,
many
fuck, that's
kills.
what
This is the
Barris
first
does.
person This is the first person I've met who like actually recognizes me. I think, except for other people who are in the pits, like Chuckster. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to Williams Hattery. We
All
cut back
right.
to the rest of the party.
Yeah, cut back to the rest of the party. Bones has
I'll catch up with them actually, and I'll try to catch up with them before I go to
Okay.
the Hattery. I think is smarter.
All right. The town square isn't that big, so you know the while they're just sort of like milling about, you go and you catch up to them.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, where'd you go?
Well, I followed somebody who was sort of staring at me. Turns out she used to watch me fight in the pits. Her dad was a pit fighter, but they'll be at the gala tonight, so hopefully I'll be able to see him again.
Oh,
Friend of mine.
your very
Do I know
own
who-
fan.
do I know- Do I know
I
who he's
know.
talking about?
You would know very generally that this is Margaret Brown. You know that she moved to town fairly recently, within the last like 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
It would have been within the last 3 years, right?
Hmm?
It would have been within the last 3 years, if I remember Bert.
Oh, right, yeah, last 3 years.
Probably about a year and a half ago.
Yeah. All right. So you want to go into the guard barracks?
Yeah.
All right.
Do I don't think we need to bring Julie in, do we?
I'll go to the Hattery with Julie. Oh,
You'll take her?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
yeah.
Okay.
She can help me pick out a nice hat.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Alex, tell Kindall that I say hello.
Kindall. Will do.
Ooh.
Do I know who Kindall is?
Indeed, you do. He is the town blacksmith.
Ah, of course.
Nice.
Yes. All right. So we'll stick with the main group here. So you go and you enter into the guard barracks. It seems that it's just sort of like an office type area at the front, and then underneath are where the guards sleep and the armory, things of that nature. Right at the desk, you say, hello, what can I help you with?
How you doing, Kindall?
I am not Kindall.
Oh, I'm looking for Kindall. I'm looking for Kindall.
I'm Jameson.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Do I know who Jameson is?
No, you do not know who Jameson is.
I don't fucking know.
You're damn right you don't fucking know. Looking for Kindall. Is there a reason why you're trying to purchase weapons in my fair city?
We're adventurers. And I'm just wondering if you guys could do some customizations.
Well, that's more of a question for Kindall. I guess I'll lead you to him. So you go and you follow Jameson deep into the barracks. You can hear the sound of a hammer just ding, ding. Even though this is underground and in this thing, there's a pretty impressive smithing setup. Working over this glowing hot blade is a muscular half-orc with long black hair and 2 massive tusks sticking out up to his cheeks. This is one of the few non-humans that you have run into in Wilkinson.
Dang.
And we have some art for him. There you are.
My God.
Him guy. Him guy is
Oh, no, he's
is
hot.
sweating for
I'm
other
gonna put my hood down.
He's hot.
Oh no, he's
Right.
hot.
Hello, Kindall.
What can I get? How can I help you today?
First, Julie says hi. First.
What a sweetheart.
As I'm saying that, I'm gonna pull out of my bag the teeth and the hide I got from skinning the purple worm, and be like, just killed this purple worm, and I'm wondering if you can do anything with this kind of stuff.
He goes and he looks at it. It's like, this is a weird material, I'll tell you that much. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want me to do with this? This ain't really my purview.
Maybe incorporate it with my chess piece, potentially, if it will help improve it in any way. The teeth. I'm not sure what could be done with the teeth.
Well, I'm not there, but I would suggest things if I were. Can I table talk a suggestion?
I would say probably like they're 2 feet long, so I can make like a short sword or a
I'm
dagger.
thinking you can carve them partially into like cufflinks or some kind of buttons for like a scarf or something. Is what I was thinking.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Like rivets.
Make a whole vest.
Like kind of like rivets or
Make a
fastenings
whole
on
Yeah,
vest.
for like a shawl
Yes.
made of the actual hide.
Oh,
Right?
dude, that sounds
Oh
sick.
Made
yeah,
of the teeth.
yeah. All I'm saying is the shoulder pads and like having it just sit like on your shoulders as like a top piece. You know those like half sweaters that cut above another
That's
shirt
exactly
and
what I was
sit on top
thinking.
of
And
it.
then so,
Exactly
you would
like
have like an
that.
ivory clasp and then like the shoulder pads
Yes.
made of the teeth.
Yes.
I'm saying exactly this.
All right. He just sort of looks at
No.
you. He grabs like the fabric and he's like rubbing his hand over it. And he's like, I must say, I don't think I've ever worked with something like this before. And I don't really work with teeth all that much either. Everything I get is standard issue from the district guard. Are you looking for something like, you want to make this like strong or something? What do you want me to do with this?
That's a great question.
Know what to do with this?
Okay. So what I'm
well,
thinking
this
is
seems
I've got
seems your
oh, okay, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. No,
see,
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
it seems your idea might inquire more from a some sort of artisan more than a blacksmith of my like. I don't work with leather. I use it to wrap the hilts of my blades. That is all.
Then, who should I inquire then to?
Well, the whole town's filled with artisans. There's got to be a sculptor for this bone, and got to be some garment worker somewhere in this town.
Aren't we going? I was gonna say, isn't Bones at the
I'm at the Hattery.
the Hattery with the Hattery?
I don't think Bones is comfortable in like a suit, but I think he could wear like a nice hat. I think that would be a cute thing
Motherfucker
for Bones to
bowler.
wear.
Give him a bowler cap.
I don't know. I'm not thinking bowler, but we'll figure it out. Julie will help me pick it out.
I don't know. Sure, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my god, I had a great idea.
Well, anyways, I appreciate it, Kindle. It was nice to see you.
Of course. Who are you again?
Alexandrine Claymore.
Oh, the Claremore girl. God, you've gotten tall. How you been? How's your religious mission?
A real eye opener. Like I found a new calling.
Interesting. Well, I really best be back to my work.
You want a pamphlet? I have pamphlets.
I would rather not. Perhaps you should go. Perhaps you should go speak with. Perhaps you should go speak to Ildred about that. I'm sure she would love to listen to you speak about that matter.
That's a great idea. just thank you for your time, and I'll let Julie. You say hi back.
Yes, thank you. May your stay be wonderful. Are you sticking around for the party? I don't know about your friends.
Yeah, they're all with me, so they're perfectly
Oh
fine.
shit! We have to go to the guard. You have to register us.
Well, yeah, we're at the garrison, so it's kill two birds, one stone kind of deal. I'm saying this as I'm packing everything away quickly. I'm kind of embarrassed because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with these goddamn animal pieces.
Him guy is not mad and is just staring at the orc's biceps.
Oh god. Just I shuffle out and I'm going to like wherever I would register everyone.
All right, that would be probably back near the front desk with Jameson.
Alright, bye. Bye. It's nice to
You
meet
can keep talking to Kendall if you want. I'm just gonna go
Oh,
register you guys
Yeah, I'll just watch.
because
yeah,
God knows what he has. He always has really good quality stuff.
yeah.
I scurry away.
Ding, ding, ding. Can I help you?
So,
Ding.
yeah. I'm just wondering if you. I'm actually new to blacksmithing myself. I was wondering if you have any pointers to give a newbie like me.
Now let me think.
Bring me 10 fire salts.
Yeah, I need 10 fire salts. No, let me think.
You need wood to make a table.
Well,
so you can before you can start.
Let me tell you. And he goes and he begins to tell you a bit about blacksmithing.
Him guy's like leaning against a counter, listening very intently.
All right. Ask, did you go with Sarah or Alex? Or are you listening to the blacksmithing?
I'm listening to blacksmithing.
All right. He's just sort of going on and on about like metal color and when to quench.
Coal
When to
shock.
forge in the fire.
Yeah, when the fire needs to be forged. All right.
Never quench in water.
Sarah, on your way back upstairs, you go and you're so focused on putting all this stuff back into your bag that you go and you bump into someone on your way out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I wasn't looking where I was going. I'm sorry. I'll get out of your way.
Standing before you is an approximately 7-foot tall human woman with long, tangled gray hair running all the way to the back of her knees. A massive, unwieldy greatsword rests in a ring sheath on her back. Looking closer as you are, you can see that there's a half metal faceplate, which is just strapped to the side of her hip. She just looks down at you and just sort of grumbles something out. Just, what is it that you wanted to say to me?
Is this the
Character
person?
looks like my character.
This is
Is this
Ildred Swampborn.
Is this the person that you said to talk about God?
This is the person he told you to talk about God with.
How'd you know I was looking for you?
I did not know that. What? What is it that you want? Why are you here? You note that she seems to almost be like struggling with the comment.
I just need to go to the desk and talk to you after that I could talk to you about my deity, I guess. I have a question about it if you may or may not know who my deity is, maybe. I don't know.
She goes and puts an arm above you on the wall, just sort of leaning over you, and just says, "On your way." She goes and she walks away from you.
Why the fuck would he tell me to talk to her? I've made
Maybe
an
it's that
enemy.
she doesn't speak common and speaks something else.
All right.
Sorry.
Well,
I see something celestial.
you say something in Celestial?
Yes.
She glances back to no reaction. She just seems confused and then continues
Say
walking
the
away.
word something in Celestial.
She's a 7-foot tall woman. Is her skin gray?
Her skin is not gray. She is very defiantly human.
Okay, she's just tall. A giant woman.
A giant woman. Giant woman.
Giant woman.
Woman.
All I want to do is what you turned into.
I do too.
All right.
Giant woman.
So you've made your way back to the desk. Jameson is sitting there. Just says, "Well, what can I help you with now?"
Me and my acquaintances are attending tonight and tomorrow, and so I just need to fill them out for the guest as my entourage.
Oh, well, is that so? And who might you be?
Alexandrian Claremore.
Do you have any identification on you?
I pull out my pocket watch and my papers.
Oh, would you look
Papers,
at that?
please.
There
I
you
have
are.
papers.
Papers, please.
I'm like a purebred. I have papers.
Well, there you are. How many do you need? How many are in your stead?
Oh God, everyone but Tundo.
4. Yeah, 4 including Tundo.
4.
Wow.
You know you want him there. You know you want him there. Come
Dang.
on. You know
I
you
said
want him there.
I said 4.
Yeah.
No,
You're
I'm saying.
All right.
You want Tundo?
Ooh.
I
Ah,
don't.
shit.
I'm.
All right. So
I don't need.
he's like,
Tundo?
I don't need papers. You guys need
Thundo?
papers. I have free entry. I'm paying for 4 tickets here.
well,
or
and
whoever-
here you are. Make sure they just have those on them come sundown. So when people are being moved out of the town, they will be safe from that.
Much appreciated.
Of course. Is there anything else you need?
No.
No.
No. Not really. No, I'm
Nah.
sorry.
All right.
Never mind. I'm
Please,
sorry.
on your way.
Just tell my friends that you saw me enter with that I will be going to what's it called? The hat place?
The Hattery.
The Hatter. I'll be going to I'll be at the Hattery.
All right. The rest of you, him guy, ass. How long do you want to sit there and listen to Kindall rant about smithing?
Him guy's gonna say
Not too long.
a lot, like at least a little longer than Asp. Enough till when he finishes the sentence, he like looks at a clock, still does not know what time it is, but is like, all right, I gotta skedaddle. But it was very nice. Thank you for the tips.
You're welcome. Have a
Alright.
enjoyable festival.
Oh, are you attending any of the events later?
Unfortunately, I will indeed be at the gala and the ball. Not really my
Oh.
speed, but
Oh,
town loves it when I show up to these kind of things.
I mean, I would love to chat more with you then about blacksmithing, of course. Yeah. Cool. Have a good day, sir.
You as well, big man.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. All right.
Dad, why'd you bring me to a gay iron mill?
Don't you know that all? The whole steel industry is gay, son. Don't you know
God
that?
damn it. All right, Jay,
Yeah,
take a
that-
fucking inspiration. I hate
Yeah.
you. God damn it. All right.
Oh,
I think I did inspiration.
I made a Simpson joke.
What? No, you even. All right, shut up. At this point, I will say that with all of Sarah's meandering, you all are going to arrive at the Hattery at about the same time. Bones and Julie, and Tundo is also going to go with you because
Nice.
he is not going to wait at the cart.
Swag.
You go and you walk towards the Hattery. As you're walking there, you can just hear this like blaring noise of a brass instrument being blown from another nearby shop and other just grifters and people trying to sell merchandise in this square until you go and you reach the Hattery.
Hattery.
As you go and walk in, you immediately notice the girl. She is dressed in a black suit and is wearing a small black fedora. she's just sort of dancing around, doing pirouettes and jumps around the hall, taking her hat and spinning it down her arm, catching it and tossing it back up in just this artful, overly eccentric manner.
This is person
was
working
fun.
here.
This is
You
someone who
work
is
here?
just kind of there.
Someone who's just kind of there.
And just kind of there. Seeing you walk in, a man from behind the counter is just like, Danielle, you are just such a show off.
As I live and
girl.
breathe.
And this is the man standing behind the counter. Hello there. My name is Robert Williams. This here is my daughter, Danielle. How may we be of service? Oh, Julie. It's wonderful to see you. How are you? Oh, I'm doing well. Glad to hear it. What can I get for each of you?
Well, I'll let Julie go first.
Oh, me. I don't need anything. Oh, hi, Daniel. He needs a hat for tonight's gala. Oh, he's going to the gala, is he? Well, let's get you fitted with something nice. And he brings out an array of top hats, fedoras, bowler caps, sort of those like newsboy
God.
caps.
This
Ooh.
guy's gonna.
Any sort of
my
God.
those old caps you can think of, he has them.
Can I get a
Bo's
beret?
gotta wear fedora. God damn it.
Do you want a beret?
Okay.
You
Wear the
certainly.
like a
beret with
beret.
pride.
He
Or like
will-
a cab driver type of beret. Like a very
Like a
sort of
newsy.
Taxi
proletarian.
driver-esque.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very taxi
Alright.
driver.
So he grabs the model, he sort of puts it on your head, tilts it slightly, and says, "Well, that's a pretty nice fit. What would you like that made out of? I can do velvet, felt, leather, just about anything you can desire. I can get it done here."
You've got anything that matches my cloak here? Or do you think I should get a new cloak too? I feel a little underdressed.
Oh, should you get a new cloak? What sort of question is that? Of course you should get a new. You should always be getting a new cloak. Come, and he goes and he shows you this array of
I'm new
cloaks.
to this whole clothes business.
Right? Yeah. Of course.
Not
Here.
it's not common in my culture.
A culture.
That means most of you are just sort of, not to offend you, if I may pry a bit. May I?
Yes, you may.
So do most of your people not really wear clothes? They're just sort of walking around.
I mean, I don't rightly know. I know two others I've met briefly, and I
yeah,
guess we
isn't-
can rightly be described as a corpse.
Technically,
But none of them had
canon-wise,
clothes. Was
canon-wise,
Crypto
Chris
wearing
shows in-
clothes?
I would say I think he was. He was wearing some armor. He was a fighter, so
I
he wore
think,
like leather.
it seems like we wear clothes to fit in, so to speak, but I've never had to fit in before.
Well, I will say that anything you purchase here will not make you fit in, but instead shall make you stand out. And that's my guarantee.
Well, that'll be fine.
All right. And he brings you out an array of cloaks. Some of them, similarly, some are made of like a felt, others like a cotton. A couple of them are just like silken.
Is
One-
there anything in like a
One of them is
like
even
a,
like made of this very, very fine fur.
Is there something in like a I don't know, like a thick black fur or something like that?
Looking for something more on the fur side. Well, we had our hunters come back very recently from the forest nearby, and I got some things here for you. And he goes and he shows you another array. There are 3 cloaks here. The first of which has this sort of very short, like sort of tactile fur, which is boar. There is another one which is longer fur. It's a lot thicker. It seems a lot heavier, and that is black bear. And then
That's
third
what I'm looking
one.
for.
The third one is very similarly to the black bear, but this one has just sort of these rows of feathers ingrained
bear?
into them, which would be a black owl bear cloak.
Okay, I'm into that.
The black owl bear.
That's pretty fire. Ooh! Can I get a black feather in the hat to match the cloak?
Well, that will cost you extra, but certainly.
I might have extra if it's a good hat.
All right. let me ring you out here for the hat, the cloak, and the feather. He goes and he just starts writing down a bunch of numbers, and that should bring you about 275 gold for you, sir.
Well, that seems I have no measure for what a normal clothing price is, so that seems fine.
Julie whispers in your ear, "It's expensive, but it's worth it. Robert, he does all of my work."
I barge in and be like, put it on my family's tab.
Okay, so you find Bones stumbling to count out the gold.
Yep. Oh, Alex, it's good to see you again. I heard you were in town. At this point, Danielle has run over and just embraced you, Alex.
Oh, gee.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It is so good to see you. How are you? Where have you been? Are you getting a hat?
I'm getting more than that.
Good. Get a hat. Get a hat. Danielle, will you stop? Sorry.
I'm gonna stand next to Bones and be like, come on, Robert. You know me. You can lower the price a little, can't you?
Well, for you, you're back in town. 270 gold.
I'll do it.
Hey, I'm trying to help you here.
Well, I don't know. This man makes very nice hats.
Well, festival only comes once every 5 years,
Yes, but God knows when.
It's a good investment.
God knows when
Seems
we'll
like
ever
a
be
nice-
back to do more business. You never know.
Yeah, but I'll
So if
be
you give
wearing
us
the
a gift-
cloak wherever I go.
Yeah, exactly. So
He's
think
right.
If you
You're,
how about two.
Bones is very keen on negotiating himself out of some gold right now.
Your metal friend is a very keen one. Isn't that right, Danielle? Danielle just rolls her eyes and stands in the corner.
Come on, Robert. 260.
260. Well, are you trying to get me put out on the street? What
Absolutely
is this?
not.
Do you want to see my daughter out there dancing for coins? At this point, Danielle throws her hat and just, Father! 265.
Sure.
262.
Jesus Christ! Stop negotiating me out of this hat.
Sir, what do you want
I'm
to
trying
pay?
to roll. I'm trying to roll persuasion check, Clark.
Roll a
265
persuasion.
is fine by me.
Roll a
I'm trying to roll-
persuasion.
Bones is gonna override this.
21. I have a +9 in persuasion.
This guy, I don't know. I don't want this to bite us, and then these people are
Oh.
destitute due
Oh,
to me not
I'm
having.
about to give them great business, so don't worry about it.
These people are going to be destitute, man. This is their only business they've ever seen.
And they do plenty of business. We give them good money.
That's not true. Well, no, that is true. But okay, so you go, you pay, you get your beret, you get your cloak, and you get your feather in your beret. And now, how may I help the rest of you?
I'll open my bag and I'll dump the stuff I tried to give Kendall and be like, I heard that you guys could help me with this. I'm trying to make a custom piece for myself for when I'm out on the road that would be nice looking, but also functional.
And what function exactly are you expecting this to do? He says, sort of flipping the hide around.
Protection, you never know. It's just what would we say? Like a shawl? Like something like that?
Shawl?
A shawl? How do you spell that?
SHAWL.
Oh. I don't know what a shawl is.
Well, he goes and he holds up the hide and he smacks it against the table and you just hear this is a hard piece of hide. I don't know.
So what I'm thinking, I had an
I
idea
was-
for this that I was talking about earlier. I'm thinking, if you were to make it into a sort of hoisted shoulder pad situation that attaches towards the collarbone with a high neck towards the middle, fastened to leather, and if you could take these teeth and make them the buckles of the piece, really highlight this dark scale with the white of these teeth, it would actually look rather nice with as an accompany piece. You think?
I do see. I've never really worked with this sort of material before. You'll have to give me some time to look at it, give it some testing. I'm gonna have to cut it and sort of weave it together with what we have here. But I think it's something I could possibly do.
Sure. So this is I do have a question. So Sarah or Alex here is sorry. Has a what color was your dress again for the ball? Blue, right? Blue?
It's. I'll pull it out. I'll just pull it out. I have it.
Yeah,
in my
so
bag.
we're trying.
I had it with my bag.
We're thinking of making this a paired piece with a statement piece, if you will, with the dress.
Were we?
And maybe shut the fuck up. We're making it a paired piece with the dress. Do you have any way to maybe sort of match this?
And when do you want
Diet.
this done? By tonight?
Oh,
Oh,
You
I
kidding
mean-
me? This is the best business I've had in years. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I mean, hell, I'm not going to be able to work on it until after festival times, but I'd
Yeah,
be
no, the
more
shawl-
than
no,
willing
the
to
shawl-
try.
the shawl doesn't need to be done until we leave. We're gonna be here for a couple days because of the festival. So.
oh yeah. But I
Well,
think
I
the
won't be
color
making
would.
anything until after the festival. If you are interested in doing business beyond that, I would be more than happy to give it a try.
Yeah, go right for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just leave that here with me. I'll let you know what I figure.
We went through hell. We went through hell to get that.
Yeah. Hell
I'm
and back,
sure.
right?
I'm
Twice.
sure you did. And what about that fellow over there? Does he need any sort of clothing for this evening?
Oh my god,
Not to,
Tundo makeover.
not to
Tundo
say
makeover.
that he's not well
Yes.
dressed, but and Tundo just looks at me. He's like,
Yes.
"The fuck did you just
Well,
say to me?"
3-piece suit
Yes.
for Tundo. Can Tundo be dressed like a like
For
a
the
like
nines?
like the guy who stands on the corner and goes extra extra?
You wanna?
No, no,
you
no.
wanna dress up
I
like a
want-
fucking newsboy?
Newsboy.
No,
Oh my
I want Tundo
God.
to be like better
Oh,
looking than
as
all
we're talking
of
about
us.
that, I'm handing everyone their permission slips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Huh.
No, this is how I want Tundo to be dressed. I want Tundo to be dressed like this stock photo. Okay,
Oh god.
I'm gonna send it in PC Zone.
All right, for listeners,
All
anyone
right.
listening,
This is
Oh
how I
my
want
literally-
Tundo to be dressed.
if you look up the stock photo, like
Yeah.
Newsy Boy, like short checkered pants, leather shoes,
This is a
and
$20 costume from eBay. Is what I found.
yeah,
As you're describing this, Tundo is just like, "You got to be fucking kidding me."
You want? And I look at him. I walk over to him, and I'm like, if you want to have a good fucking time and eat some good fucking food around good fucking people, you gotta
With-
dress like it.
bro, you're gonna have the ladies all over
We're
you.
paying. We are paying for this.
All right, one of you make, or both of you make a persuasion check.
Oh, I've got
yeah,
this.
I got
I've
this.
got this. No,
What's
we
your
both
persuasion?
got
What's
this.
your persuasion?
My persuasion's plus 12.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Bards.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm rolling I have inspiration anyway. So. But
Do you want to
regardless, I rolled a
save your inspiration?
Would
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
use
save it.
inspiration to make Tundo wear a fucking new?
Well,
yeah,
so
I-
fuck
I-
you,
regardless,
Jake.
I rolled-
I got
Oh
a
my
natural
God.
20.
I rolled a-
I
I
got
rolled
a
a- I rolled a 20.
natural 20. Fuck you. I got a natural 20 plus 12. I should have 32.
I rolled
Two.
I rolled a 21 anyway. I rolled a
Jesus,
21
all
as
right.
At the precipice of bitches, Tundo's like, oh yeah, I'll get dressed.
Tundo, at first reluctant, is now just, no, fuck, if that's the way it is, suit me up, Rob. And he goes and he starts getting measured for things. He starts, Robert starts bringing out all of these different things. He
Oh, and
seems
can I-
Robert seems to take a bit of pity on Tundo. He
Good,
makes the
good.
pants a little bit longer. They go past the knee down to the thigh. He still does have the high socks. The bow tie is a little bit smaller. The pants don't ride beyond the waist as much.
Aw.
He still does have the suspenders and the newsboy cap. And he
Yeah.
is, he goes
How-
and he puts almost instantly he puts his thumbs into his suspenders and says, "Huh, I think I can get used to this."
Yes.
Ah!
All right. Robert
Do
goes
we
and
the
he.
stockings too.
Oh, he has stockings. They go basically up to about the half calf, and that's where his pants stop.
Badass.
So Tundo goes and he looks over to you. He's like, "Oh, thank you very much. How much do I owe you, Rob?" Rob goes. He's calculating numbers. He's like, that will be 100 gold piece, please.
I mean, if we split it all amongst ourselves, I think it's a pretty good price.
25 each.
20 gold, 25 each. Yeah.
Yeah, 25 each. That's fine with me.
I just spent a lot.
God damn it. Okay, I will pitch in for you, Bones.
Thank you.
By 10 gold if you can
have
pay for the
62 gold.
15.
That's
You
my
pay
entire.
15.
Today on
can pay
spending your
I'll pay
entire
15.
inventory at a single
What's your
fucking
plat-
shop.
Don't you have
Um,
platinum? Eddie, what happened to all
Okay,
your platinum?
I spent it all on having integrated winged boots.
That's a fact. I'll
Because
spend.
you guys
I'll
didn't go
spend.
down a fucking hallway. That's where my
I'll spend-
platinum went.
God damn it. I'll spend 15 gold for whatchamacallit, for Bones' sake,
Alright,
and then
pass
the
for you
25
in.
on my own.
I mean,
25
ca-
gold?
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
25
buy Tundo a silly outfit,
Yeah.
which I guess is what we're doing now. I guess we're doing okay.
Hey, Clark, we brought him here, so he's here for the ride.
Yeah, I know. So you go, you give him. Tundo has everything. And Rob looks at you, just this shit-eating grin on his face. Well, is there anything else I can get for you? Anything at all?
No.
Nope.
I think it's good.
I say nope, and I smile, and I wave at Danielle.
All right. Danielle goes, just sort of like flicks her cap up off her forehead and nods at you.
Smile and wave.
Well, I'll see you tonight, Danielle. Says
What?
Julie.
Oh, I was
Ooh.
like,
All right. And you go and you exit the shop once more.
Put my new clothing into my inventory as owl bear outfit.
Gotcha.
perfect.
So you are now back into the sprawl. You can hear outside the noise of the crowd. You can hear the sound of several games going on in the town square. The sound of brass instruments being blasted. A couple houses down from you. And then also just the sound of merchants sort of screaming out, attempting to grab attention. What would you guys like to do?
You want to play some games?
Fuck yeah!
They're pretty fun.
Hell
Let's play some
yeah!
games.
Certainly.
All right. So you make your way to the main square and you can see
Money
the
bags.
games. There are 3 games that you can see. One
Please
of
tell me there's a
which
money bags rendition.
one of which is a simple table with a red cloth over it. Another one is a large tank of water just sitting next to a small table, and the other one has a spire standing next to a table filled with prizes. Which one would you like to go to? Oh fuck! I accidentally got rid of the tank when I was moving the thing. Darn. Yeah, whatever.
The tank. Let's go to the tank.
Tank.
Tank of water.
All right. So walking over here, you can see that the stand is a makeshift pond made with a large wooden base lined with mud on the inside. Floating around in the water are a few dozen ducklings. The man
Aw.
running the stand is a stocky human with a wide brim white hat and mustache. Well, hi there. How can I help you this fine festival time? I'm Carney Pete.
Okay, Carney Pete. We would like to we'd like to participate.
This is some classic American
No.
art or something.
Well, certainly. 1 gold piece or more to go. You
What's the game?
It's like
So the way that this works
ducks in
is
a
you
pond.
go and you pick a duck from the pond. Now, some of these ducks that lie within this pond are have a little bit of a blue paint underneath their foot. You draw one of those, you get your money back, and you get to keep the duck.
Are these actual ducks?
These are actual ducklings.
Oh.
I'm game.
Isn't it
I'll give-
illegal to sell duckling blue in Kentucky?
These aren't blue ducklings. They have under their foot is painted blue.
It's not dyed though.
No, it is not dyed.
Oh, it's painted.
And also we are not in Kentucky.
Oh, I was just noting.
We are
that
not
it
in the
was-
U.S.
Yeah, in
We are not
Wilkinson,
in
it's they can't use red paint on ducks.
All right, yeah, no, Wilkinson is red paint. That's how it. All right, so
I'm game.
who wants to
guys gonna
play? Who
play?
wants to go in?
Who
I'm
doesn't
going
play?
in. I'm gonna play a game.
All
Fuck
right.
it.
Ass.
Yes.
Want Let's do it.
This is exactly the hat that I want for Bones, by the way.
All right, cool. So everybody, you just toss 1 gold over on the Carney Pete's table, and you go to pick a duck. Everyone, roll me a d20, no modifiers.
Okay, this is the
D20.
hat, by the way.
Oh, thank
Ooh,
you.
16, Clark.
Perfect. All right.
Okay,
Oh,
let me roll.
nice.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Oh,
Oh my.
10.
fucking- All right, so you all reach into it. Bones, Ass, and Alex. You all go, reach in, pull out a duck, and it has a little blue paint on the bottom
Let's
of its foot.
go!
What?
Him guy, on the other hand, you pick out your duck, no blue paint. You go and rest him back
Oh.
into the
Yo.
pond.
Oh,
Well,
my little guy.
well, congratulations. Here's your gold back. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, we have to get our gold back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
This is free ducks.
Yeah, that's just a.
They give out the ducks for free.
You guys disheartened.
You want another go, big man?
No, it's okay. We got 3 ducks for the 4 of us. We're 5 of us. We're okay. Did Julie play? Julie, did you want to play?
Sure, yeah, I'll pull. She goes and she tosses a gold to the man, to Carney Pete. He rolls, and at the 16, she reaches in and pulls out a duck with a little blue tab
Wait,
underneath.
How did Bones get one if he had a 4?
If it's divisible by 4.
God
Everyone rolls something divisible by 4.
Except me.
This has been a series of really good rolls.
Tundo then looks over and is like, why the fuck not? And he
Oh,
reaches
no
into
way.
his pocket and flips him a piece of gold.
Produces a gold piece from a pocket of his new clothing.
Tundo.
If Tendo
Oh,
gets a-
Tunde rolls a 5. He does not get a
Okay.
blue duck.
Wait, do we, if
I
we have 4
feel you.
ducklings, John Paul, George, and Ringo.
We have 4 ducks. Are we naming them after the Beatles?
Yeah.
yes, we are.
Mine's John Lennon.
All right, you now have 4 ducks.
They're all
After the
yeah,
Beatles.
Great.
I'll send you
Can
the duck
can I
hair
send them
routine.
in swarm attacks against my foes?
No, you cannot. That was my
A bunch
character.
of baby,
No.
a bunch of baby ducks. Send them to the moon. Soda
Oh, we have
machine.
4 baby ducks.
Yeah, we have 4
Yeah.
baby ducks.
Oh.
They know. We can teach them how to
No,
fight.
we can't trust them.
Can teach them how to fight.
Oh God.
We can teach
Tax
each
Step
other.
off. All right.
Step
All right,
off.
let's go to another game. Let's go to another game.
All
Let's
right.
go to another game.
So, going over to the next game, it is a simple
Wait, do we have-
table
do
with
we have,
a.
like, do we have like cages for these things? How are we
No,
transporting?
You're
them?
just
you're just
holding on
carrying
to this
them.
duck. They seems
Oh,
they seem very docile. Like it's a duckling, they're not like freaking out.
You could also probably give them back
An
if you did not want to
NPC
hold
zone.
them.
Mm-hmm. So you go over to the
Here
next
they are.
table. It's a
NPC ducks.
yes, thank you. Going over to the next table, it's a few tables sort of shuffled together, lined next to each other with a long red cloth atop it. A lanky human is hunched over the table, shuffling the cards with great skill. He goes and sees you approach and says,
That's what we should have done to the purple worm.
"Yeah." And seeing you approach, he looks over and says, "Well, hi there.
Oh God.
I'm Carney Ryan.
Is this
Oh,
a
hi,
fucking
Ryan.
like Nurse Joy situation?
You guys want to play a little 3-card Monty?"
What is that?
Is it
He
similar
goes,
to Three Dragon
he
Ante?
plays 3 cards in front of them. He flips over one, depicting a king. He flips it back over and starts to shuffle the cards around. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go?
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna play this. Bones. Actually, Bones.
Him guy wants to play.
Bones is
Him guy's
probably
gonna
really
play
good
it.
at cheating at cards.
Yeah, I'm not.
If I
playing
had,
it.
but he also
I'm
can't
shit at
appreciate
cards.
poetry, and I don't know if cheating at cards is a form of
I'm good at-
poetry.
I'm good at Three Dragon Ante, so I'll go for it.
Him guy
I
also
do not
can go
have
for it.
proficiency in card games.
All right,
so
we'll
I'm not
start
gonna
with
try
you.
it.
We'll start with you, him guy. How
I'm
much
gonna
gold do
say
you
him
want to
guy
give him?
has proficiency. I
What?
guess 1 piece. If that's
Yo! You said 1 piece.
1 piece.
Yo! All right. Sorry about that. Regained by composure there. Okay. So, yep. You just toss 1 piece. Gonna need a intelligence check from you. And given your
Ooh.
background, I will give you proficiency on that.
I was gonna say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Given your background.
Given my background. Okay. Wisdom.
No, intelligence.
Intelligence.
17.
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence?
Yes.
Okay, then that's a 19.
19. All right. He shuffles around the cards, Point at one, he flips it over. You are correct. He gives you 2 gold piece. Now you got a
Sweet.
very quick guy.
Got the brains for cards, you know what they say.
All
What do they
right.
say about brains
Who's
for cards?
next? Alex, you go up. How much do you give him?
I'll give him 1 gold.
All right. He goes, starts shuffling all the cards around. Give me an intelligence check. No proficiency.
No, a 4.
A 4. You pick the card. He flips it over. It's the queen.
Oh.
Sorry about that, little lassie.
I still have my duck.
You do have your duck.
Indeed, you do. You look over, and Tundo and Julie are like, "This isn't really our game." Tundo is like patting his pockets and is realizing that was his 1 gold piece.
Oh my god.
Didn't he get it back because he won? Oh,
He did
He
not.
didn't
flipped the
win.
cards.
He did
All
not
right.
win a duck.
What's the third game?
Looking over to the third game, it's a hammer and scale game. You watch as a
Ooh.
local picks up a hammer and slams it down on the scale, sending it flying about halfway up the rail, stopping halfway. The stand is being tended by a woman wearing a wide-brimmed tan hat. She just sort of looks over at you. Well,
Oh, yeah, can we play?
yeah, sure.
Do you have to
Susan, by the way, nice to meet you.
Susan.
say? Yeah, nice to meet you too, Susan.
Yeah, nice to meet
Say,
you.
I almost
it
said my
is,
own name. I almost said my own name. Who guy?
I'm noticing a theme here.
It is a 5 gold piece to go. As you can see, we have a variety of prizes down the line here.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to
Okay,
go?
I'd like to go. Do we have to use this hammer? I'd like to.
Indeed, you
Okay.
do.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I'll give it a swing.
All right. You give him the 5 gold piece. I'm going to need an athletics
do.
check, please.
Hell yeah, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 16 plus athletics plus 8. 16 plus 8. I'm not doing
Jesus.
that. 24. Big boy. Big
You
strong,
wail down
muscly
onto
boy.
this scale, and you watch as this small metal ball goes and ding, hits the bell at the top. Susan is shocked, steps back. Well, I do believe we have a winner. You get a choice from the stand.
Oh, sweet. What's
Looking down the line, looking down the table, you can see starting closest to the stand, there are some stuffed dolls and pinwheels, just some minor stuff. Over at a little further down, you can see that there are some pastries that are resting on plates. Even further down that, there is a costume crown, cape, and scepter. They don't seem to be made out of the most quality materials, but they are certainly a decent costume. And then all the way down at the end, you see a quarterstaff made of this shining metal. It has a leather wrap on it.
Oh my god, I think I know what this is.
Grant's carrying a lot of stuff. He's debating between the staff now and the pastry.
Can I
Very simple,
whisper
man.
into him guy's ear?
Just trying to think. Guys, I don't know what to pick. Can you? Do you guys want any of this stuff?
The quarterstaff seems pretty cool. That's
I
all.
mean, yeah. I'll take the quarterstaff. That's still on the table.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
As
I pick it
you
up.
reach over to grab it, you grab it and it's not moving. You go and you grab it again.
Movable rod.
And nothing. And then you grab on with 2 hands and you start to pull it up and you realize this thing is just extremely heavy.
Oh,
Please
shit.
put into your inventory. Also, question: what's your carry weight?
My carry weight is
yeah. So your carry weight.
Hold on.
I have your sheet up.
It's it should be double the size of what I. Powerful build. You count as one size larger, determining your carrying capacity. So I can carry anything that's about the size of me.
Yeah, so you can carry it, but it is struggling. Please put the tungsten quarterstaff into your inventory. Here you are.
I thought it was an immovable rod.
That is where you are mistaken. This is a tungsten quarterstaff. It requires
How
a
he-
DC. It requires a strength of 15 to wield.
Hell yeah.
Whenever you go to swing it, you need to pass a DC 18 strength check to swing and maintain its grip, and it does 46 bludgeoning damage. This thing is 160 pounds.
Strength
What?
15. Wait, so if I have a strength of 19, wouldn't that mean I would have an easier time carrying it?
I mean, you have an easier time carrying it, but to wield it as a weapon, you need a minimum strength 15.
Okay, well, I have a minimum strength of 19, so.
Yeah, so this is a quarterstaff that weighs 160 pounds.
Bones,
I
you
mean,
wanna
it's half
go
the
at
weight
it?
of me.
I don't think Bones is like particularly accurate.
Are you strong though?
Yeah.
Go for it. So what's can
All right,
happen?
why not then?
All right, 5
Get another
gold
pastry.
piece.
1 gold piece.
5 for this
5.
one.
Sure. Why not? It's a festival.
All right,
It's a
make a
festival.
swing.
You're
it's the
contributing to the
festival.
economy.
What's
It's
the
the
roll?
economy.
Athletics, please.
18.
18. It goes. It almost reaches the top and falls back down. So Susan looks at it and says, "Well, good job. We don't have the max prize anymore. Your friend there just took it, but you can have anything you see on the table."
What else is on the table again?
There are pastries, sort of like pinwheels and like very simple like straw dolls, as well as a fake like a costume crown, scepter, and cape.
I'm just picturing Bones with a pinwheel in his hand and standing with a little fedora, just like with a lollipop in his mouth at the end of the festival, just like completely like absorbed in the vibe.
I'll get something for Tundo. What do you
Aw.
want, Tundo?
Is that a fucking question? I want the crown.
Get him the
First of all-
crown.
The crown, the
goes
cape,
and
and the scepter.
He places the crown atop his newsboy cap. He's just like, yeah, this feels
Is it-
right. This feels like where I belong.
Nice.
Finally
it-
getting
does it
some
come-
fucking recognition
Does it-
in this town.
Does it come with the scepter and the cape?
Yes.
Okay.
So he has those as well. At this point, him guy, you
Wait.
go and you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I was gonna try.
Oh, you can go.
Oh.
You can go right ahead. But as this is happening, him guy, you feel a hand on your shoulder. Oh, big winner, I see.
Oh,
You turn
Ah.
to see that Delia has returned.
Oh
God damn
no!
it.
Sarah,
God
you can
damn
go
it.
ahead and make your roll before we get into this nest.
Ah, let's do this. Athletics.
Athletics check.
An 11.
Ooh.
But I knew this would happen. So I'm gonna use my magical guidance to use a sorcery point to re-roll this. It doesn't. There's no effect or anything. It just happens. It doesn't do anything. It just takes up a spell. It just takes up my sorcery point. Is that
What's the name
considered
of it
magic?
called? What's the name of it called, Jake?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Actually, wait. How much is it? How much is the inspiration on him, guy?
what do you mean?
Wait, what's the? Oh, whoa. This is inspiration. So what's the inspiration do?
Inspiration is you just roll a d20. You just re-roll.
You're using your
Wow.
inspiration to re-roll
You
your
just get a
fucking-
re-roll. You keep what you keep what you get.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking of the bardic inspiration. That's what I was
No,
thinking
not
of.
bardic inspiration.
Oh,
This
you
is
wanted me to
DM
bardic?
inspiration.
It would just be a D8 plus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm just gonna stick with the 10 then.
All right. 10. This goes. Says, tough. You hate to see that. Well, you can have anything from the first table.
What's the first table?
It is some stuffed
Pinwheels
dolls
and
and
dolls.
pinwheels.
I'm gonna grab a stuffed doll
All right.
and give it to Julie.
Aw.
Aw.
He grabs it and says, "Oh, thank you, Alex." Flipping over to him guy now.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah, oh hi.
big winner,
Hi.
I see.
Yeah, can hit stuff pretty well.
Oh, is that so? How intriguing. Sorry I ran off before. I'm not really used to foreign languages much, though I have been known to speak in tongues. domes.
God damn!
Hey, yo.
Is that off the dome
God
clock?
damn.
Yes, it was off the dome. Thank you.
Hey, yo.
In terms, are you enjoying the festival?
I'd
Yeah.
enjoy it a lot more with an escort. Come, let us wander the festival. There's still much to see.
Oh, I mean, I'm supposed to kind of be a guard for.
He's with me.
Full wisdom.
I butt in and
Wisdom
like he's with.
save.
I'm gonna butt in
Wisdom-
and be like he's with
No
me.
wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Actually, fun fact, him guys like whatchamacallit, personality traits or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, his personality trait or something or other was like I fall in love with every person I see or or something like that.
Or is your
So-
hood down? Is your hood down, Alex?
Yeah, I kind of left it down because of the mart.
Oh, Alex, how good to see you again. How was your trip?
Eye opening.
Nice. You know, I also have desires to leave this town. You know, on more formal occasions, of course.
Formal occasions.
Come, let me show you around. How about that? Is that all right, Alex? And Julie as well?
Mm.
If him guy wants, then him guy can go.
I mean, I don't know. Is it okay with you guys? I don't want to leave you by yourselves if that's, if you, I just don't. And then
Oh no,
he
you can
turns
bring
it-
your friends, you know, as long as we can have a chat.
Oh, yeah, we can walk 2 steps behind, but close enough within earshot.
Oh, of course.
He's giving it. Yeah.
All right.
So let's play another game. Yeah, let's go off.
Yeah,
you
come,
play
let
games?
me show you. And you go, and
Yeah.
as you start to walk out, as you start to wander around, you notice that there are some eyes on you.
Oh no.
You look around and you see that there are a couple tiefling guards who are just sort of walking up towards you and towards the group, and they just say, "Brother, there are some things that should be discussed. If you will come with us for a moment."
All right.
Wonderful.
All right.
So
All right,
now
are
it's
you gonna
down
tell the
to
group?
3.
Yeah, I'll just be a second. This is some. This is just some Daltrey stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I gotta blow my nose.
You're good.
That's not permissible in tiefling culture.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
a
play
that's a
with
That's
in front of
huge
mortal
people.
weakness.
drama.
you
Everyone,
s-
please
that's like
roll
saying
initiative. We're moving into the combat zone.
Okay.
So you're
good.
squired away to a side street. The two guards who brought you there are stationed at the entrance, or looking around for prying ears. Walking into the alley, you notice a one Min Randarius waiting there for you, Lady of Daltrey.
All right. Oh, hey.
Hello
Hey,
there.
Let's
casual.
get to the chase. What's the meaning of all this?
Yes, As Morthos. Have you traveled much in the Garden District?
I've been there and back again.
And what have you heard of Daltrey? Any aggression or distrust?
I mean, just the usual,
Hmm.
Nothing out of the nothing out of the ordinary, considering my past decades.
Understood.
Yeah, like nothing new, honestly. Like, as you're probably concerned, no big movements against Daltrey. Not anything out of the ordinary.
Be warned. Things are stirring. Nothing serious, just whispers.
Than Daltrey
From-
itself.
Yes. Things may be moving in a more aggressive nature. And know that when such things happen, you are welcome to return home, regardless of your wanderings.
All right. Thank you for letting me know.
It is my duty as Lady of Daltrey How is your family? Have you heard from them?
Oh, they're good as always. We don't stay as, we don't stay as tight as a ball of yarn or anything,
Damn.
but they're good. We update each other on the general happenings. Yeah, they're doing well. Thank you for asking.
That is good to hear. Well, I will let you be on your way, but please do keep your ear down for any murmurs. Thank you.
I'm always perceptive. Good night, lady.
Goodbye, child
Hey,
of
Hey,
Vulture.
lady.
My lady.
Good night, sweet lady.
I mean, I feel like that's a decent
My lady, it could be.
Yeah.
Malay.
my lady. My lady.
Milady.
My
Lady.
lady.
All right.
Rassafras.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say, Ass?
No, I have things to say to the party, probably.
All right. You return back to the party to find them standing in front of a cart, standing in front of all of the all of the party is a tabaxi dressed in patchwork clothing, very clearly stitched from a red robe and a black cloak. He has gray fur and these like massive, shining yellow eyes. Let me get a picture of him real quick. And he goes and he says, "Come now, step right up, ladies and gentlemen, and feast your eyes on the wonders of modern engineering has to offer." He goes and glances towards Julie. You look like the kind of lady who needs to be able to protect herself from suitors, that is. Let me show you the future. The tabaxi grabs this small block of wood from out of his pouch, approximately 6 inches by 2 inches long, with a curved handle attached to it, and he holds it out for Julie to grab. Julie grabs onto it. The tabaxi looks at her and says, "Now press that little square metal button right there." He does, and as she does, the block springs open. A curved metal bow and knot stick out from the wood, revealing it to be a simple hand crossbow, which can fold down into something smaller.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at that. It's simple. It can be engraved. It's a wonderful accessory piece. Now, how many can I get for you fine folks?
Oh my god, that's cool as hell.
I'm already kitted up. I show him my arm blade.
I have
Well,
too
that
much.
is quite marvelous. That actually gives me an idea for later, but
I'll take one of them, sir. Really puts the concealed and carry.
You have a license for that?
You have license for that?
well, of course, and you,
I was like in Daltrey.
Goliath.
Oh, yes.
Him guy, this grabs your attention away from Delia, sort of like leaning on your arm. I can see
He's
that
like,
you
rub-
are a
uh,
wielder of crossbows as well. I have
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
things I can also offer you, and for you, my good tiefling sir, that will be 175 gold piece.
It's
The
worth it.
fucking standard of
Is
living
it?
in this place is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 175. And I'm guessing this is backwards compatible with my old bolts, right?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yes.
Why wouldn't it be? And
He's actually selling the crossbow at a loss, and he's gonna double the price on the bolts because they're exclusive to that
Sounds like
crossbow.
that'd be
This guy should work
genius.
at Apple.
Yeah.
He should work at Apple, yeah.
He should work at Microsoft.
Well, 175, good sir.
Me? Yeah.
All right. He goes and he takes it and he hands it to you and says, "Well, thank you very much for partaking in the stock market. And as for the rest of you, let me show you what else I have here."
I'll take a look.
He holds out another hand crossbow, but this one is it has like these lines or sort of like these plates of metal on it. And he says, "Now this here is a hand crossbow, but say someone were to get too close to you, well, it wouldn't do you much good now, would it? So and he goes and he shows you can hold it upside down to whack somebody with the metal-ended side of it. Now, here you have the heavy hand crossbow. And then
You're
we
saying I
also
could pistol
have...
whip someone with this?
Yes, he said that this is basically designed to use for pistol whips. He then also reaches underneath his cart and pulls out another, like this one, a full-size heavy crossbow. But as you look at it, you can see that the stock itself is really streamlined. A lot of it is just open space and air, and the grip is a lot meatier, so it seems you can really get a good hang on it. He goes and he holds it up and he puts it up to one shoulder, and this here is the light heavy crossbow. You don't even need to use two arms to use it. And he goes, he just sort of shows you can like wave it around. He grabs another one and puts it up, and he just sort of like waves his arms around. He's no sway at all.
Wow.
Perception on these tools here.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
What are you trying to figure
I'm
out
just
here?
I'm trying to see if it's like, are these like legitimate weapons? Like, he's saying it's a
Very much what
one-handed.
intelligence would be.
Yeah, this would be intelligence,
Okay,
because you're
fine.
like looking at the weapon to see if they'll do
Probably
what
an
he says.
investigation more than anything else, I think.
Investigation would also work.
Okay. Investigation is a 15.
15. Yeah, no, these seem like very standard crossbows that have been modified to be better for the two things that he mentioned. The metal plates are like riveted on to the handles, so they don't seem that they will come loose. And the light heavy crossbow, you go and you take one, you just hold it up, and it is significantly lighter than the one that you use. The one that you use does require you to have two hands to fire it.
Yes, I know.
So, but this one, you go and you sort of lock it into your arm, and you're like, I could
Huh.
like one hand this shit if I wanted to.
Him guy goes, I could one-hand this shit if I needed to.
That was my intention.
Do you perhaps do trade-offs? Or do you...
Sorry, I like to get a nice clean slate whenever I start my work.
Fair enough.
I'm regressing back into the southern voice. Yes, I like to have a nice clean slate, but when I get to my work.
Oh, just picturing that everybody here talked like they were from the south. That was
Yeah,
just
I
kind
know.
of
I fell into it really hard and I didn't get out until now, and I'm still stuck in it regardless. Well, what would you like?
How much is the light-handed crossbow?
So the light heavy crossbow is 100 gold piece.
Oh,
And the
100
heavy
gold
hand
piece.
crossbow, or the heavy light crossbow, as I like to call it, is 85 gold piece.
So, if by chance per se, do you give a discount for recycled goods?
I certainly do not.
All right. Well, Alex, I have another reason to go see the blacksmith.
Understandable. Good for you. For whatever you're doing.
Oh, are you a little short on funds, dearest?
Oh, you got a sugar mama.
Is this Delilah talking?
This certainly is Delia talking.
Delia talking. Delia.
The reference, it's an illusion. Get it right.
Yeah. Her eyes wide. She's like, well, short, no, but saving, yes. Yeah.
Oh, are you? Oh. Oh, Rachel. Rachel, that's my sister. I'll be right back. I promise.
Yeah, sure. Don't take your time. Go for it. Yeah.
She
Can I-
goes
can I-
and she walks away.
Can I insight
Cool.
that? Can I insight check that?
Whew!
Go ahead.
I don't think you
Wiping
need
sweat off her
to.
brow.
I
You
don't-
can insight
yeah,
it. Go
no.
ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that's a modded 20.
Yeah, she didn't. She seemed a little turned off by the lack of money thing.
No, that's,
Cool. Him guy did
that's
not want to.
typical her. Well,
Gotta be profligate. Bitches
Hey,
love
guy,
the
not gonna lie.
profligate.
Tim guy, not gonna lie, you dodged. You're really happy you dodged the bullet.
What's a bullet?
You really dodged an arrow. You really
Oh,
dodged
Close
the
to
God.
bullet.
inspiration.
Yeah,
Really got
yeah,
double.
Sage.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Take an inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool. Okay.
Yeah,
God
you
damn
really
it.
dodged the bullet right there.
Thank you. Yeah, she was kind of scaring me just a little bit.
She's not
I
cling to anyone that has any form of money. So
yeah, well, I'm not really the clinging type, so
I
I'm,
could tell you were very uncomfortable the entire time.
yeah, I prefer people with more expertise, a bit,
Are you talking about the
stronger in
blacksmith?
their.
Are you talking
No,
about the
no,
blacksmith?
no. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. He's
You
just,
literally just said a strong expertise, and you were talking to the blacksmith when I was doing the registration.
No, I mean, I just wanted to, I spent some time at
Can I
the
insight
forge
checker?
in Dry Gully, and I just want to learn more about the craft. There's nothing wrong with learning about a trade. Okay.
Yeah, you can insight check him guy.
Can I have it? Do I get advantage?
You do not get advantage.
All right, fine.
Yeah, roll baby.
17.
All right, him guy. Are you deceiving or are you persuading?
Him guy is probably trying to persuade.
I mean, are you lying?
Yes, I am lying.
Okay, then that is a deception roll, please.
Me a deception roll?
Yes.
It had to
Okay.
beat a 17 or
Have to be
whatever
a
I said.
17.
Well, I rolled an 18 plus 8, so go fuck yourself.
Yep. Hey, Alex. Him guy's hard to read. At this point, Bones Tundo walks over to you and is like, "Hey, I think him guy likes you or something."
Oh well, yeah, I think we're fast friends.
Yeah, we've been together for like 2 months?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Tundo, what I don't know what else you were implying, but yeah. You guys are
We
like
all love each other so
love each other.
goddamn much.
Yeah, like family. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next game. Let's just go. I don't want to. Yeah, let's go.
I am now severely depressed when you mention the word family.
No, sorry. I pat her on the back.
You go and you start wandering over towards the next game, and Julie looks over to you, Alex, and says, "Oh, how did your dinner go with your family?"
My mother was my mother. They are not exactly happy.
Oh, okay. I mean, not happy in that the way we would sneak off to the quarry late at night, or not happy in you ran away and stole from them.
My overall life decisions. I've not been the best, in my opinion, after thinking about it this past couple days.
Oh.
I think I gotta go back and I gotta talk to him one more time before I leave.
I think that would be smart. You don't want to leave dangling threads.
Episode 18, Dangling Thread.
Dangling thread.
But if things don't work out, you can always sleep at my family's place. I'm sure my dad is okay with that.
We got a room at the inn already, but I do appreciate it.
Why are you just turning down this invitation from your childhood best friend to have a sleepover? You fucking
Really?
rat.
For real.
As Ash just keeps whispering slumber party, you can't exactly tell where he is because he's so sneaky. But
Okay. Hopefully your parents wouldn't mind then. After we just did a job for him and everything. But
anyways, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
We should, let's lighten the mood. Should we get some more food or go check other stalls out?
Before I forget, sorry. Add the concealed hand crossbow to your inventory.
Thank you.
Good. You have advantage on sleight of hand checks to hide it when you're being searched.
Yeah. See, I figured the other options would be interesting, but now if somebody takes away my crossbow, they don't have another crossbow.
You have 2 crossbows. The classic.
What's the time?
The time, it's been a couple hours. It's probably like 4 p.m.
We should probably start getting ready, right? What time does the night
Gala.
Gala is at sundown, which should be in a couple hours. Yeah, I think we should probably start wrapping up here.
I gotta put my face on.
You gotta put the
We're
suit
carrying
on.
the ducks this entire time.
Yes,
We are.
Yes.
Yeah.
ducks in hand.
It's chat on me.
Bro.
I'm joking.
Delilah,
ducked.
what was her name? Delilah, 'cause
Delia.
that's all I'm gonna call it.
Delia.
Delia.
It's
Who him
Ash's
guy thinks
mom's
is
name.
Delilah. Delilah. Hey there, Delilah.
Come on, John
Uh,
Lennon. Let's get out of here.
yeah, I think Delia would have been like turned off by the fact that him guy did not win a duck. Doesn't like a loser.
All right. What would you guys like to do? Would you like to keep exploring? Would you like to head back towards your homes?
Let's get
Mm.
snazzed up.
Let's get snatched, ladies and
As
gents
bones
and
can
all
possibly
them.
be right now.
I'll do that later.
All right. So, as you go to, where would you like to go? Would you like to go back to the Jenkins estate? Would you like to go to the Claremore estate? Would you like to just go to the inn to change?
Yeah, I feel like all of our stuff's at the inn, so shouldn't we get ready there?
Yeah, some of your stuff is at the end.
Well, at least him guy's stuff is at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have my dress on me, so I'm gonna go to the Jenkins.
Okay.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
going?
you girl.
Or yeah,
And
go
plus
ahead.
someone's got to watch her, so I will leave with her back to her house.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
Do
will
you
go-
want
And
one
you have
more
your-
party to join you, or do you want, ladies
I-
get dressed, we'll get dressed. We'll.
I got this. I got
Okay,
this.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
you guys have
alright.
you guys have your I gave you guys your papers, so you guys are clear of entry. So
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Hmm.
Alrighty, gentlemen, let's get snazzed up.
let's get pre-game.
It's like the scene from Romeo and Juliet where they're like getting dressed up.
All right,
and it's just
Sage.
like a
Sage, I'm going to be taking away your inspiration for mentoring Romeo
No!
and Juliet. Thank you. That was your warning.
Romeo
The
and
next time
Juliet.
a rock will fall and kill him, guy. Okay, so you go and you part ways back to your locations. You take some time to get ready. By the time you get there, because it's probably like a 20-minute to a half-hour walk, depending on how fast you're going, I assume the main party is going to be taking the cart with them.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so you board onto the cart. Alex and Julie just sort of walk back to their estate.
She can't walk, Clark. Don't be mean.
You're pushing her in a cart.
Damn.
You're walking with her. She's doing fine, and she's just
Yeah.
sort of going on about how excited she is about this, and you can tell there's just a twinge of sadness in her eyes, because after everything that's just been going on, she's just sort of happy to finally have like a joyous day.
I'll mention that I found her necklace in the cart.
She wear the necklace.
Yeah, you should.
Oh my God! You found. Wow.
You'll be able to wear it tonight.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you are going, as you are walking back, Alex, you go and you're walking past the normal people you would expect to see in this area. You walk past that boy who Sarah was hanging out with. Sarah is no longer with him, but it seems that he's speaking to his parents, and it's not a pleasant conversation.
Do I know who this boy is?
Indeed, that is Banks Keaton.
Banks Keaton.
Banks Keaton, yes. He
Your childhood crush.
is Julie's longtime boyfriend. They've been dating for years, but he seems to be having a unpleasant. He's a very
fucking
basic
Ben
looking guy.
Ben Shapiro head looking ass kid.
Yeah. I was
Because
just
he's a
saying.
very generic white dude.
Well, actually,
Malicious white boy would like to share an
White
image.
boy spotted.
he's gonna offer me a White Claw if I go up to him.
All right. Would you like to try and eavesdrop, or are you just going on your way?
I'm not my problem.
All right. So you go
You point
on.
and laughed at me. I don't fucking care.
All right. You go on your way. Their arguments like getting kind of louder, but you still can't really make anything out. And you return to the Jenkins home. The rest of you go to the inn and sort of start to settle in and get ready. Those who went to
On
the
the
inn.
night of nights, you know you're gonna do it right. It's gonna be a night.
You guys sing this as he gets dressed.
Yeah, as all of you in
Bardic
the
inspiration.
you can't inspire yourself, not yet. As the rest of you are
Inspiring
getting
everybody
ready,
else.
you go and you see can see like sort of almost in the middle of this tavern that the older innkeeper is helping getting her daughter ready for the ball. She's dressed in a simple cotton green dress. It's not nearly as extravagant as the things that you've seen Sarah carrying around, or even what you just saw any of the girls wearing wandering around the main town. But they're getting ready. And is there anything else you guys would like to do before we go to the gala?
I think in like if we're all in the same room, are we all in the same room?
Yeah, you guys got one room.
Okay, I'm just gonna like subtly cast like
It's
how do you-
in one room.
what do you-
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, just to clean everybody up even further. Just give a little sparkle to like, you know,
Little helmet sparkle.
little
Helmet
helmet
sparkle,
sparkle,
yeah.
you know.
All right. With behind closed doors, that's fine. No one's like sitting outside your door listening. That you can tell at least.
Delia's there, stalking.
I've been doing it for. I've been doing everything behind closed doors for years.
Yeah, him guys also just singing the night of nights. You know you're gonna do, and everyone's like, "Stop! For the love of God, it's gonna be the night to remember."
A SWAT team
Big
agent wearing
fun.
a DMCA jacket goes through the wall and punches him guy in the face.
Him guy takes a nap.
All right. So you go. You are all dressed to the nines, and you make your way to the gala. Illuminate
By the nines, I'm dressed.
Watch
nice.
out,
By
nines,
the nine.
tens are coming through.
The nines is dressed.
by the seven. So you all go and you meet up at the ceremony space, illuminated only by a clear, nearly full moon. A troop of guards
Wow.
stand ready at the entrance. Boop.
Should we all just meet up at the entrance then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A troop of guards stand at the entrance. Please leave any weapons you may have here and for the gala, and you may pick them up afterwards.
I don't
Oh,
want to
sure.
leave my sword.
It's part of my
Oh.
religion.
I mean, they
Well,
must have religious circumstances. Are you allowed
will
to have a
not
guard?
be allowed to bring any sort of weapons onto the gala floor.
Come on, Bones. Just for tonight. It's safe. You know, this is
Sword.
one way in, one way out. It'll be okay.
You have an arm blade. It's a part of you.
Yeah.
Why
no,
would you say that in front of the guards who are
I'm
serving
not
the sword?
there.
You,
I'm not there. I'm
yes,
not there.
Yes, you are. You are all there. I said you all meet at the ceremony space.
Okay,
Oh, I
wait.
thought you were
Were
talking
you
about them.
saying
I
that?
thought
Were you
you didn't
saying
say
that-
that's about my stuff.
What exactly
saying
is
that-
an arm blade? Can you take
I
that
didn't
out?
say that in person.
All right, fine. So please,
know
I was
any
even there
weapons,
yet.
please leave them at the door.
yeah, it's okay. It's just for tonight, Bones. We'll come back out. It's okay.
Okay, Bones leaves the weapon. He's not very comfortable doing it.
All
It's
right.
okay, buddy. You'll be okay.
Do the rest of you leave all of your weapons?
I didn't
Yeah,
bring any.
yeah.
Can I do a
They
dex
also
check?
do take
to
any
keep my
component
crossbow?
pouches.
I have my watch on me. That's all I have.
Yeah, they take. They also, if you have any sort of like component pouch or like sort of satchels that you have on you, they go and they sort of put those to the side as well. You wanna
Wait,
make a
so do
sleight
they
of
take all
hand?
do they take all my ammunition?
I mean, yeah.
They take all my. Did they take my cloak? My fancy
Well, then I
cloak.
Don't
Don't I
I'll
have
do a
that
dex
cloak?
check because I still don't want
I mean,
anybody
do
to
you
know I
want-
have a crossbow.
So for him, guy, do you want to wear that cloak as like a part of your entourage?
I think so, because it's like whenever I like wisp it back, it gives me like a charisma, whatever, right?
Oh, right, the cloak of billowing. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You keep the cloak of billowing.
Okay, cool.
Cloak of billowing is fine. I thought you meant the other one, which didn't really fit. Okay. Ass. So it's going to be.
Yeah, so I've decided I don't have the ammunition, but I still don't want anybody to know I have another crossbow, so I'm going to do a dex save to try to
All right, make me a dexterity
Stop.
check with advantage,
Oh, it does
please.
look like
Or
a little
sleight of hand
club.
check. Yeah.
That first one probably is it. What the fuck?
What?
What'd you get?
Well, I rolled 2 17s.
Damn. All right. Yeah. No, they do not pick up that you're carrying
Wait.
that. They just sort of
DM
see
question.
this. Yes.
I'm so sorry. Do I have another cloak? I thought I only had the cloak of billowing. Do I have both cloaks?
I believe that Alex gave you the cloak of
I
the
did-
blur cloak.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
gave him that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But either way, you have the
Yes.
cloak of billowing on. That's fine. So as they do not pick up that you're carrying another crossbow.
Yeah, they
Give
do.
me approximately 30 seconds, please.
Why?
Gonna be the day.
30 seconds.
30
Our
seconds.
sponsor today is absolutely
Are
nothing
you
'cause we're
finding
not.
out the stats for my crossbow?
I just,
Now that I have it on me.
guys, do you know the sponsor of today's podcast is absolutely no one because we're not sponsored by anyone.
Yay,
So if
baby,
a sponsor is
yeah.
hearing us, please sponsor us.
Yeah, no, please sponsor us. Also, a little behind the note. If I say I'm going to disappear for like 30 seconds and you see nothing on the map change, it means I went to the bathroom really quick.
Oh,
Sure.
Regardless.
Mark
could've
said,
said that.
it's Miller time.
It's Miller time.
Time to
Regardless.
piss.
So, you go and you take your seats. Julie, it seems that Julie would like you to all sit with her in her
fuck
sort
yeah.
of section.
Do I see my family?
Not currently there, but
Yeah, we'll sit with
Okay.
Julie.
That's
Right.
perfectly fine.
so the families of Wilkinson are either sitting on either end of the stage over by the banisters, or while the rest of the town sort of sits in stands and bleachers behind them. You are seated with the Jenkins family, and you watch as the rest file into their spots. Alex,
Him guys like looking for the blacksmith. He's just like eyeing out for the blacksmith.
Alex,
He's got his head swiveled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your family sees you as you enter. Ranthian and your father look confused. Your mother, on the other hand, is furious.
Furious.
You watch as others wander in. You can see him guy make a perception check, please.
Fuck yeah. Hold on. Oh no. That's an 8.
8. Can't seem to find Kindall.
Oh, he's a little sad. Him
Yeah.
guy's a little sad.
All right. So, as everyone starts to file in, you look down across the massive tile stage, and sitting at the front of the ceremony space is a throne encrusted with silver and emeralds. Atop it is
Oh,
an
shit.
older human with long blonde hair and a circlet with a large emerald in the center. He sits there squirming uncomfortably in his royal garments. And after looking at him for a short period of time, you notice that he has spent more of that time looking at the inside of his mug than at the procession. Alex, you recognize this as Lord Robert Vestus, Lord
yep.
of Wilkinson.
Oh, yep.
Standing beside the Lord is a woman dressed in chainmail. She is very tall, has long, tangled gray hair, which runs all the way down to the back of her knees. An unwieldy greatsword rests in a ring sheath upon her back. She is
Oh.
tightly gripping a metal faceplate in one hand as she is scanning the crowd.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it, one might
Mhm.
say.
Wait, DM Clark.
Yes.
Clark, the DM.
Yes.
Is the Daltrey delegation at the proceedings?
Indeed they are. They are located very close to the front.
Alright.
It is Min Randarius with a couple guards sitting there, and then a couple more guards sitting behind her in the stand area. They are all properly armored and armed.
Alright.
All right. Now, as all of the guests... Oh, also, Bones, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
4 plus 6, 10.
You also do not see any and anyone in particular who you might be looking for.
Okay.
So,
Unfortunate.
as all the guests have found their places, the Lord stands shakily and addresses the crowd. Good evening. I, Robert of House Vestis, welcome you to the Quinquendial Ball, pre-ball gala. Under tomorrow's full moon, we shall drink, be merry, and crown Wilkinson's next Duchess. Without further ado, would the candidates please step out and proclaim their intentions? You watch as
What?
sorry, you watch as 8 girls move out in front of their families. The first girl goes and speaks out loud. My name is Penelope of House Smith. I plan to use the title of Duchess to attend the college in Bardsley. She goes and does a brief curtsy in her black and gold dress. This, Alex, you know as Penelope Smith. And the rest of you can incur as the sister of Emerson, the pastry man. The next...
Wait, Clark, quick question.
Yes.
Were me and Julie called up or no?
Nobody was called up. They said those who are with candidacy, please go up. Julie has rolled out in front of the party.
I didn't go.
Do you
Bitch,
go?
you weren't here.
I'll go.
All right.
Okay.
You walk up. So the next to go is a girl, curly black hair in a white and gold dress. Hello, I am Rachel Garcia, and I compete to bring honor to my family as my sister once did. Picture there. Next up, another
So
person
continue. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'll be back in like 60 seconds.
Okay.
You have 60 seconds. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, we can wait. This
5, 6. Okay.
Another sponsor today is Still No One. Please
It's Still
sponsor
No
us.
One.
please, we
We're
really want a sponsor.
Please, anyone. We'll take anyone except for anyone on our current war board. You can find on
Yeah,
our
war
Discord.
board, current war board. Yeah, check the Discord.
Check the Discord.
You know, fucking, I don't think any of these people like are going to be sponsoring anyone. Most of these people don't seem sponsor
Anthony
heavy.
Birch,
I am
if you're
called
listening.
a brand risk amongst my peers. So please give me a sponsor so I can then ruin it.
Oh, very
Yes,
fair.
we are willing to kick Jake out of the podcast. I want to make that very clear to any advertisers that you know, Jake will be replaced
Any
with a more
potentially
brand safe.
unfriendly members of the podcast may be replaced.
We are
at any
willing to
time.
actually
If
kill ass.
I will personally leave the podcast. No one is safe. No one is
we-
safe.
If we
Not
reach
even the
our
DM.
Not even
if
the
we reach
DM.
our sponsor goal, we will
Alright, I'm back.
add
Alright.
Swarmoo to the.
I think I took
So
50 seconds.
I really,
You're fine.
really don't want Smarmoo.
So, next up, I'll just put her in again. Next up is someone you all notice. It is Sarah. Hello, I am Sarah of House Gary, and I hoped to bring recognition to my family. She
Ooh,
goes and
hope.
just sort of stomps off her frilly, pure white dress, just like shaking as she walks.
Well, she's wearing a red dress in this picture. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry, didn't contact random artist who I took this. Whatever. The next person to walk up is a girl you haven't seen before. She's just wearing a brown dress. She walks up. Hello, I am Ophelia of the House Mitre. I wish to study in Ilum to be an architect. and I believe that this position will help me do so. Next up is someone that Bones recognizes, and Sarah as well from the descriptions. It is Margaret Brown. He walks up.
Margaret
Hello,
Brown.
I am Margaret of House Brown. She is just sort of twirling her short ginger hair in one finger while she's just sort of like pulling down on her red dress with her other hand. I would like to write a book recording this town's rich history, and I believe that this could assist me in doing so. Next up is a girl in a black suit and fedora. She just sort of like struts out and says, "Hello, I am Danielle of House Williams. I shall travel across Ixander, spreading our tradition and making relationships with the outside world. Thank you for your consideration." Next up is the innkeeper's girl, who is wearing that sort of older green felt dress. Hi, I am Unity Davis. I want to use this position to better assist my family, so my mother won't have to work so hard anymore. Thank you. Next up is Julie. Is here. She is wearing a white dress with these orange accent lines going across it. Hello, I am Julie of House Jenkins. I wish to be a diplomat for the Ilum Council to represent Wilkinson in all of her interests. Thank you. She goes and she wheels back, leaving Sarah, or Alex now, standing alone in this on the outside of the stage.
Hello, I am Alexandrine of House Claremore.
Mumble.
I'm looking straight at my mother.
Yeah, baby.
If I do win the duchy, I hope to reconcile with my family, and I hope to meet the lover that they have planned for me. Thank you.
You guys are confused.
There is a
Doesn't really
great
understand.
amount of murmuring in the crowd as you turn to walk back.
I have tears going down my face.
As you are stepping now in front of the rest of the group, you start to feel lightheaded. Your vision becomes very blurry. You lose your balance and begin to fall to the ground. As you feel your knees buckle, a familiar voice enters your mind. You have earned this, a glimpse of my sight. An instant later, you find yourself in that same storm. A torrent of images rush into your mind, faces of your loved ones, memories from Wilkinson. The voice speaks to you once more. Vengeance runs rampant through the human town. Shadows reap 8 innocent down. One like you shall cause this pain, their ballad sung by those who remain. Your vision returns. You are laying on the ground, and everyone is staring.
Him guys like gets up from this chair and goes to help Sarah up.
I look over and I put my hand out to stop, and I pick myself up and I'll brush myself off and I'll get back into position.
All right. I'm backing up. I'm sitting down.
Where did you put that car? In the DM zone? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So, the gala ends. People go and start to exit and make their way home for the night.
Him guys still
Julie.
looking for the.
Yeah, you can make a perception check. You as well, Bones, if you would like to
Afterwards.
keep looking.
Sure.
Julie looks over to you, Alex, and says, "Are you feeling all right? I mean, that was
22.
and him guy
That is a 16.
16. All right, you both find your marks. We'll get those soon. Alex, if you're not feeling all right, and that was quite a display, might I add, you don't have to go to the after party. I can go alone if that's what you want.
I'm going to go. I need to go.
You are all going, says Wade, standing behind you. You are to keep my daughter safe, after all, until we can
Yes.
find a suitable guard.
Yes, that was the
For-
plan.
At least for the night. So you may remain in my residence for this evening as
Oh.
well. Keep an eye on.
That is greatly appreciated, and we will do.
You Wade, I've died twice already. I will die another time.
For your daughter, that is.
guess so, yeah.
Yes. He goes, he kisses Julie on the cheek and says, "Have a fun night. Be safe." And he whispers, everyone who wants to listen, make me a quick perception check.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
I don't think Bones is trying to snoop.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Natural
that's
one.
too bad to be accepted.
Natural one.
Natural
Yeah,
one.
I
Alright.
also got a natural one.
Oh my god. All right, well,
I got lightheaded. I
Ass.
got lightheaded.
Him guy's too busy, like, kind
I
of keeping
said
an eye for
I
the.
said that's too bad to present. I won't present it.
okay. Gotcha. Yep, nobody hears, but he just whispers into her ear. All right. So, him guy, you see Kindall, and Bones, you see the one you knew as Bert Halfcaster. We'll start with Kindall. You walk over to him, he's just sort of surprised. "Oh, well, hello there."
Hi, I did want to say hello after the gala.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I kind of wish you didn't have to see me in this. And he gestures down, and he's wearing this very ill-fitting suit. He's just, "I fucking hate this thing. But, I mean, everyone's happy to see me." And he goes, and he looks off sort of behind you, and he waves to a family who is waving at him.
Yeah. I mean, you look really nice. Are you also going to the after?
The after party? What? Oh, for candidates?
Is that what that's for?
Do I look like a 20-year-old girl to you?
I don't know. Well, you look quite dashing in your little suit there.
Look
So
from
I,
behind.
From my eyes, you
Oh.
do look like a 20-year-old girl.
yeah. So you know what? Never mind. But
Thank God for that.
thank God for that. Oh, it was nice meeting you. You should. He looks back at his family and he's like, you should go spend the night with your family. Have a It was nice seeing you. I'd love to chat again though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, and he goes and just sort of like slaps your arm. Have a good night.
Yeah. You too. Take
God,
take
human
care.
contact.
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes and he just sort of wanders off.
Watches him walk towards. Does he like by family? Do you mean by like a partner and children? I was like,
No.
fuck.
He was just waving at a random family who was waving at him.
Oh
Like he's
fuck! Him guy thought that was his family.
and
And yeah, you cockfuck
there
yourself.
it is. All right. So
Oh.
shifting
Him
over
guy's like
now.
watching him go. He's looking over at Sarah. He's like, "Do I go for it?"
I'm fucking like, I'm still like, I'm dazed.
Shifting over to Bones.
He goes, "Wait!" Shifting over to Bones. Okay.
Wait. It's like some Love Actually shit.
Wait. This is some Love Actually shit. Thank
I
you.
love Love Actually. All right. Either way. So,
Yeah. Huh?
hello.
Probably not. Okay. Sorry, that was my roommate. What's
That's
up?
fine. So you're walking over to your guy.
Yeah.
What do you say? He doesn't see you.
Well, hey there. I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. He goes and as you grab him on the shoulder, he like just jumps back and he holds his fists up for a second, but you notice his fists aren't closed; they're like open, as if he's about to sort of cast a spell. He's like,
Cast half punch type move.
yeah, and he looks at you, he's like, Jesus. No, he doesn't say Jesus. I retract.
Thanks, Jesus.
Jesus no canon.
No, Jesus was never canon. So
A
you go.
well-known pastor.
He
Nick
jumps
from
back.
Milam.
He puts his hands up. He's just like, Divines, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my God, Malone. It's like looking at a fucking ghost.
Well, hopefully a little less than it was back there.
Well, I remember you well. You put up a good fight. More than that stringy fella you had with you.
Yeah, do you know where he might be? You know anything about his whereabouts?
He must still be in Finland. You know, human guy, big old scar on his chest.
Oh, that guy. Sorry. Not
Yeah,
oh,
the stringy fella. What was his name? Slapton.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, Slapton.
I don't think he much wants to meet me after I did that to him.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Well, glad you didn't do that to me. I don't know if I would have survived it.
I mean, I didn't, I hadn't been made fully aware of the consequences of my actions until that.
Mm.
It's one of the things that prompted me to get out of that place. But I've been all around since then. Went to little town called Dry Gully. Probably never heard of it, but we have a little adventuring group. I've been making a bit of coin that way.
Look at you, turned into some sort of vagabond. Good for you, man. I'm glad you're
better
doing
than it
well.
was. I met your daughter out in town earlier.
Oh, you did. She's a sweet girl, ain't she?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's a great thing you did. I didn't realize why you were fighting back there, but now I know. So.
Well, Ilam's a bit of a different situation than Finland, I so presume. I was fighting on my own accord, making some money. Got into a bit of a relationship with my fight promoter, and once we had enough, we started to make our way out. I found Margaret in the streets. No more than 5 years old. We got her out of there. It's tough settling into this peaceful life, especially in this town. I feel like I'm a bit of a half the man I used to be, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty bougie place, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of catching up, but everyone's been rather nice. Margaret's getting along with the other girls, as far as I can tell.
So there's a place for you and yours in a town like this, huh?
Well, I don't really work. Neither does she. We're just sort of living off what we got, doing odd jobs here and there, helping out with the farming.
Well, I might have a lead on something. I don't know if you'd be interested in a guard position.
For who might that be? I'm not ready to
Jenkins family.
Jenkins family.
Yeah, they're former guard. Skip town. It's a long story, but he's got some unfinished business. But until then, I think they're in need of a full-time guard.
Well, I might just go speak to him then. It's a shame what happened to his little girl. I don't know what I would do.
Well,
never mind. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, best not to bring it up. But a lot of nice people in this town. Maybe a bit out of touch, but it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, it's like a whole new world out here.
For sure. Well, I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Glad to see that too. Hey, you ever run into that stringy fella again? Tell me he's a pussy.
That's a fact. I'm gonna give him a little nod and then go back to the crowd.
All right.
No, unless he wants an introduction to Jenkins for him. I don't know if they know each other.
No, he seems to be like sort of wandering off. He finds his wife and he finds Margaret.
Sounds good.
Wait, do I see my family, or more specifically my mother?
Give me a perception check.
Come on, I've been rolling shit perception all day. Modded 20.
You can definitively say that they are no longer in the crowd.
Okay.
All right. So, as everyone goes and starts to head off to their manors, the rest, all of the girls, all of the candidates, start to sort of huddle around, sort of center into the middle of the middle of the tile there, as they start planning their evening. They go and they get Julie and Alex and just sort of they all huddle together and start heading up over towards the windmill.
Sigh, dramatically, sadly.
You just hear us all giggling as we go away.
There's just like forlorn. He's like, fuck, this is my chance.
You shot yourself in the foot there.
I did shoot myself in the foot. I thought that was his family. He didn't walk towards him. I should have just like taken a second look.
Are we talking about anything, Clark?
It's mostly
What
just
aren't we talking?
yeah, no, it's mostly just like excited giggling. Even Sarah seems to be in somewhat better spirits going over. You go and you sort of settle out into the field. You watch as a couple figures who you don't know them. You've never really seen them around, but you can assume that they're sort of house servants come and start dropping off some crates of crates of bottles, and everyone sort of circles around and starts grabbing and drinking from them. Julie goes over, grabs a bottle, takes one big long swig, and just goes, "Oh my god!" Just sort of like leans back in her chair.
She's letting loose.
Everyone is very much letting loose. You look over. Penelope is playing a little song on her panpipes. Everyone's just hanging around.
Give me I'm taking a bottle. I'm gonna take a massive swig.
All right, this is some very fine wine. Would anybody else like to take any?
And
Wait,
guys
these guys
definitely
are-
taking
Does
a
not
sip.
affect bones.
It's very fine wine. I have to.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
surprised I'm not making con saves yet.
Bones does not smell, right? He like can't smell.
I mean, I think he like can
He have
relatively.
like olfactory sensors.
Yeah,
He has
I
the
would
choice
say
to
so.
not
Well,
to.
olfactory sensors
Yeah, that's
is about
a
the
decision for
exact
you.
same
I think
thing.
we said yes. I think you've smelled things before.
My smell sensors are
Oh,
overloaded.
yeah. Okay, they do.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
And
so
it's,
that's a-
it's apparently a dull sense
Yeah.
compared to a creature of flesh and blood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like a creature of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
But
God. All right. Everyone who is drinking, just make me a quick con save. Or if you don't want to make a con save and just accept it, that is also fine.
accepted.
Oh, I'm accepting it. I'm getting plastered tonight.
All right. Good. You take
I
a
got a
big
15.
fucking swig. 15. All right. You take a nice long swig of the wine. It's good. It's full bodied. It's tart. It's whatever other
Dry.
it's dry. Whatever. It's
Okay, wait,
wet.
what kind
it's
of wine
sweet,
is it?
It's bitter.
What kind
It's
of
red
wine is
wine.
it?
Was
Okay,
it on-
so it's
what
got
side of
a
the river
full
was it on?
mouthfeel.
Full
a little on the
mouthfeel. All the
drier
sommelier
side.
Feel
terms.
probably a bit dry if it's a
What
good
side
one.
of the
Yeah,
river
if
was
it's
it
a good
on?
red.
What?
It's not rosé.
What side of the river was it on?
Oh, what side was it made?
What do you mean by that?
Made.
That's a term because sommeliers can somehow
What do you mean by
determine what
that?
side of the river
term because
fucking the grapes were on for the wine. It's one of the
God.
dumbest things I've ever heard.
Gotcha. All right.
It's
Well,
a
either way,
nutty, full-bodied red that's good.
Tim Guy, are you
I
drinking?
believe Claire.
Him guy is drinking.
All right. Give me a con
He's
save
drinking
real
away
quick.
his woes.
Hey, guard, you shouldn't be
Con save or
drinking.
no
I say,
save?
I say
Up to
that
you.
to him, guy, as he's drinking. Guard shouldn't be on duty.
Shut the fuck up. You are doing the same thing that I'm doing.
No, I'm partying. As I
Yeah,
said.
well, you know
This is
what?
aggressively
gonna-
people watching. He's like
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm
beginning
gonna
the
party
process
too.
of unsheathing and sheathing
Just
his
gonna
arm
accept
blade
it?
out of
All right.
stress.
Also, you did collect all of your things at the exit.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Bones is having a moment with his sword.
Also,
Alright.
He's
I
having
look at
fun.
Sarah / Alex and say,
just say Alex. You have to say Sarah /
Just-
Alex.
I-
I mean,
yeah.
you can look at both Sarah and Alex. Sarah
Alex.
Gary, that is.
They are in fact the same person.
I look at
So
Alex and
Alex.
say, hey, the
Well,
divines
Alex.
put this stuff on this earth for us to consume. By hell, we got to do it.
Him guy's
I
gonna
say
chug a
damn
glass
straight,
and
and I
walk
lift my
outside.
bottle in the air and I finish it.
Yeah, baby.
All right. So you guys are getting increasingly drunk. Bones is just sort of sitting there. After a while, you all notice that Danielle and Penelope are sort of sitting off to the side, and they are inhaling from a pipe and breathing
no.
out this purple smoke.
No, they're doing drugs. Stop
I
them.
think him guy has walked outside by now. He's going to go stare at the stuff
Practicing
for a
really
little bit.
cool sword moves.
You're all outside. It's like a field near the.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk a little bit farther away to get some space. He's a little sad right now.
Clark,
Okay.
DM, can I engage you about something when you have a second?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
So I'm looking around. Can I roll a perception check, perhaps?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for something wooden that would make an effective bolt, and something sharp that would make an effective projectile on the end of
Nick,
that
you got
bolt.
Nick, you got all your weapons
Yeah, Nick,
back.
you got your shit back.
I have my bolts back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you collected all your things when you left. I just mentioned that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you have all your stuff.
Continue. Yeah,
Okay.
continue.
So they're
Nick-
going. They're inhaling this sort of purple
Ash, they're
smoke.
doing drugs. Ash, like your friend.
Julie rolls
Woody.
over and is like, "Oh, I want to hit. I want to hit." She goes. She.
Julie, be careful. Have you done this before?
Yeah, sure.
Somebody might have to watch Julie.
This is something you
Yeah.
recognize as well, Ash. This is lavender dillweed.
Shit.
Ash, that lavender dillweed.
Hey, Alex, you might
Yeah?
want to watch Julie for a bit.
Why?
She just took some lavender dillweed, and that's not.
Yeah, and I'm about to
For the
too, and I
Prince
rip
of Heart.
it.
All right, you go. You take a rip. Give me a Constitution check.
All right.
And I might have to be the mom of the night here.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You take the hit like a champ. You do not cough as you learning from Ash's mistake during the tournament. You do not take a hit too far that you can, and you go and you breathe it out nice and
And
easy.
I blow it in Ash's face. I'm like, that's how you fucking do it.
Alex, you seem pretty versed.
This is my first time.
Oh, well, okay. So, watch Julie, but if you can't, I'll be watching you guys.
Okay.
I need to make sure you guys are okay. This shit's not to mess with. You gotta, you know.
Okay, sure, whatever you say. And
And-
what's everyone else is doing? What is like all the other girls?
a couple of them are still drinking. Others are sort of huddling around, and you watch as from the shadows out comes Margaret Brown. She reaches down into her pocket and pulls out a small pouch and says, "All right, bitches, who wants to get serious?"
What is this?
She holds
so
out, and in her hand are these spores.
Oh no, not
Ooh.
mushrooms.
Says,
Okay, can Bones with absolutely no effect to him take spores?
anyone who wants to be in
Spores.
So the
Can I, Clark, DM, Clark,
yes
Mr. Man, can I whip out my spectacles?
yes, you can whip
My
out your
spectacles.
spectacles. I mean, it would be a nature
I-
check. It wouldn't be an investigation.
A nature check, yeah.
You can whip out your spectacles regardless.
I'm
but they
going
won't
to
help.
inspect this to make sure it's good shit that's not tainted.
Okay. As you're doing this, give me a roll. So I got these spores.
That is an 18
18. Okay, you know that these are
plus
mycon-
whatever, plus like 10. So
Yeah.
like,
You know,
Yeah,
you
pretty good.
recognize that these are myconid spores.
okay.
They are spores from a fungal people from the Underdark.
Okay.
And you know that they have some hallucinatory properties. Margaret speaks up
But
and
the shit's clean. It's not.
yeah, no,
it's
it's
not
clean.
tainted.
It's not tainted. And she just
Okay.
says, "These, according to the satyrs that I picked them up from, will induce a group hallucination."
Cold out here.
Everybody,
Okay.
anyone who
but
wants to
as a
come
doctor,
in, just
can I just like be a like advisory to whenever anybody takes it to the amount they should take?
from your nature check, you know that this sort of recreational use is more of they crush them in their hand and everyone sort of just inhales the fumes naturally.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not
let
like
it
a
go.
dosage
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm already fucked up. It is, so I'm going in.
All right, who wants to be involved?
Af says hell yeah.
Asf is
So-
in.
Him
Alex.
guy is not.
Him guy's not even there.
Okay, Alex is
No,
in.
Wait, no, actually, I'm gonna stay sober. For the
Okay.
group.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Bones.
DD.
Bones is in. Alex is in. Him
What about
guy.
Julie? What's Julie doing?
Him guy's not even there. He's like on the outskirts of the party, just like chilling by himself.
Okay. Julie is there and Julie is ready.
Oh yeah.
So the people who are in this group right now, it's Danielle, Penelope, and Margaret. So you
Oh,
all
yeah,
stand in a circle, and she says, "All right, now everyone just breathe in deeply and let it take hold." She crushes her hand, and this like purple smoke just goes in a circle around you. If you are going to accept it, please let me know. If not, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Eaten from
so-
bones.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna accept it.
That is a 25.
Okay. I mean, you can also just accept it. Okay, so you 25.
Bones is not accepting
okay,
it.
it does not take. Yeah, it does not take hold then. Are you accepting it? Okay, so it's just you two. And what was yours, Alex? You're accepting it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm just
Okay.
accepting it.
So you go, and suddenly your eyesight goes dark, and you watch as these glorious colors sort of fly in front of your eyes. You start to regain your sight, and you can see not just from your own vision, but from the vision of all of those around you. Looking at your hand, seeing yourself through others' eyes. You go and you feel deep within your mind's thoughts that do not belong to you, tangling in with your own.
Ooh, I don't.
As this goes on for about 15 to 20 minutes. Each of you within the circle feel you go and you feel this urge to expand and to want to like dress nicely and be inquisitive and ask and just ask and learn of other people, but you also know of a fear of leaving.
Pork.
You let me run this real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Then a second thought bursts into your mind, a wish to create, a wish to perform in front of others, but worrying deep down within that you're not good enough, that you will fail. You feel also a great belonging in a place that you now call home, but fear that it shall never be truly where you are from, that you will never experience it in the same way that others do. You feel aspiration for greater things in life, but as if you are held back due to something that has happened to you, that you cannot move forward. And the rest of the group also feels a desire to belong, but also to be able to do one's own thing, to connect with those closest to them, but unable to please their demands. As you open your eyes and sit up, all of this remains within you, Alex, and all of this remains within all a part of the myconid hallucination.
DM, can
Yes,
I
Ash.
insert something now?
Yes.
Can I roll a medicine check to ensure that everybody that is in my group that I care about is doing all right on a physiological and psychotic scale?
Sure.
All right. That is a 9 plus whatever my medicine is. Medicine is 10, so 19.
19. They're fine. You don't see anything
Okay.
wrong. They're just high and drunk.
Can it be a passive thing that I can just notice?
Sure.
Cool.
You go, everybody's just sort of now settling in, and you start to see some other figures coming over towards you. It's boys. A couple who you recognize but can't seem to remember their names, Alex. They just go over and they're chatting up a couple of the other girls, chatting up Danielle and Penelope and Margaret a little bit. But then you also see Banks, who walks over to Sarah and sort of brings her aside. They start to have a conversation, which becomes louder and louder. Would anybody like to eavesdrop?
Oh, of course. I'm under the influence. I don't care.
All right, make me
Yes,
a perception.
because
Make me a perception
I'm
check, please,
curious
with
as cat.
disadvantage, Alex. Regular for you, ass. Anybody else?
Not doing it.
That's
Uh,
15.
Yeah, no.
15
I-
plus what is it? What is it?
Perception.
I got a 14 plus 1, so a 15.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Yes.
17.
All right.
The other one was like an 18.
Gotcha. So both of you can hear just sort of scattered phrases. Just look, it wasn't my idea. This isn't what I want to do. Then Sarah, well, then do something else. You don't have to do. You don't. Come on, you don't have to do this. Just like I'm sorry, Sarah, but my parents have made up their mind. I can't. And you just hear Sarah scream, "How could you do this to me?" And she goes and she storms off into the night.
Sarah as in Jake, Sarah?
No, I'm Alex.
Who is this actual Sarah? Sorry.
Sarah Gary. She is in the DM repository or the NPC repository, I think, twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll run up to Banks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to the bathroom.
All right,
What,
go ahead.
Yeah,
What's-
just continue.
what happened?
It's nothing, Alex. All
Wow.
right.
Well, obviously something happened if you're making her this angry.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's any of your business. All right.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Bye.
Turn, bitch.
All right. He goes and he wanders off. The guys hang around for a little longer, but at this point, people have started making their way back home. Julie just sort of looks over to you and just says, "Hey, we should probably get going. You know, I think I'm gonna go. You guys you guys meet up with me. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now."
Yeah, I'm pretty good too. I need to lay down.
All right.
What time is
Guess
it?
that's
Like I'll check my
Mm-hmm.
pocket watch.
It's like after midnight.
Oh god.
It's very late.
Yeah, let's get going.
All right.
Longer day tomorrow.
Okay. You go and you sort of get everybody together. Him guy, you sort of have to run sort of across the group. Across like the group of girls who are still sort of sitting there with the guys to get over.
Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, I gotta get through. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh. As you're walking through, you do pick up on a couple snippets of conversation. You just hear, I mean, I feel bad for her, but like it really just isn't fair to us. And then I know it's, you know,
Back by
we
the
spent our whole lives like working for this, and for what? And they're just like, it's bullshit. It's just a pity thing. I mean, I feel bad for her and all, but like, you know, it really is just hurting us. You hear one more as you continue walking away. Just, I know, Julie. She wouldn't want to win. Not this way. And you have made your way back to the group.
Hey, how was the party.
Am I still under the effects of everything?
You're under the effects of the alcohol. You are not really under the effects of the hallucination, though you are still a little like dazed and dizzy.
I'm pretty crossed right now.
Yeah. We should get everyone home and to bed for now, you think?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
We should.
Yeah.
All right. So you go and you make your way back to the Jenkins estate, and you rest within. A couple of you are just sort of sprawled out on the in the study area on a couple couches and on the floor. Alex, you go and you helped Julie get into bed, but roll me another Constitution save, please.
Okay. 10.
You go and you help her into bed, and you start to walk out to the door, and you just collapse and fall
Fucking
asleep on
pass
the
out.
floor.
Yeah.
Him guy would actually like to sneak off to the blacksmith's house.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! To the blacksmith's house?
You don't know where he lives?
No, I don't. I guess to like his workplace. I don't fucking know.
All right, you go and you walk towards the guard barracks. Once more you are met by a guard who's standing there. How can I help you?
Hi, this might sound very strange, but is Kendall in?
Kindle. No. He's asleep. It's night.
Yeah.
What
it
are you
is
doing
night,
up?
okay. I'm doing, and he starts crying. In front of the guard. He starts crying in front of the guard. I don't know what I'm doing. Just ignore me. I'm gonna go home now. Never mind. Thanks.
Oh, your mic's cutting out.
That's perfect because he's like running
Yeah.
away as he's saying this.
No, he's not running away. He's sulking.
As
He's
you're
just
sitting there, you hear a voice from out in the distance. Oh, don't worry, God. He can spend the night with me. Wait, fuck, him guy. He can spend the night with me.
Him guy turns around.
Looking over in a cage nearby is Malthus.
Oh, he's in the cage.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good, buddy. How are you doing, though?
Oh, all things considered, doing well.
I hear Wilkinson has one of the most, nicest prison food. How you feeling? Fed well?
Well, it's nice. I'll be out soon.
Out soon, you say?
Of course. I didn't do anything wrong. I trust the
Yeah,
system.
fair.
I trust the legal system here to sort things out.
Yeah, without the legal system, it's all chaos, right?
Yes, and I shall leave, and perhaps we shall see each other again.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, thanks, dude. Yeah, cool. I hope you find your mom. I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye.
Yeah, cheers.
All right. Do you wander back to the Jenkins estate, him guy?
I guess so. I'm just a Goliath standing at the door of a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Oh,
Towards
It starts
Aw.
raining on.
sick, huh?
It starts
Rain.
raining specifically on you.
Yeah.
just me as I follow back. Yeah.
So you make your way back to the Jenkins estate and fall to sleep.
You hear a thud upstairs. Ignore it.
You fall. You're upstairs.
I thought upstairs. What
Yep.
the fuck?
So you all go and you take a nice long rest. You awaken in the morning to the alarm of bells ringing in the distance.
Oh shit. Hey, wake up! Hey! Whoa! What the fuck's going on?
I'm laid out right now.
Sarah! I kick her.
Jesus.
Or I hit her with the door, I guess, because she's right there when I go to
Oh.
find her.
Ow.
Hey! Oh, sorry. Why are you sleeping on the floor?
I couldn't make it to the bed.
Okay, well, it's not important. There's something going on. Come on, get up. I help her to her feet.
I have like my makeup is smeared across my face.
God, honey,
Tundo-
Pop
you
up
look
from my
awful.
sleeping position, having been reading about Savannah Frost dirtweed for
What
three
the fuck?
for 40 minutes already.
Tundo just like jolts up from his sleep. What the fuck is going on?
Do I know what this bell is?
It sounds like it's coming from the town.
I'll get my normal gear on.
All right. Takes you a couple minutes just to get yourself ready. Julie is just still resting in bed. She doesn't seem like she's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Exiting outside, you can see that everyone seems to be heading towards the town square, post haste, many of them in their pajamas or varied assortments of actual clothes.
All right.
The party goes and makes your way to the square, weaving through the crowds of locals. But the mood is not as jovial as it was last night. The faces you pass show sorrow and fear. Several of them are sobbing. As you reach the front of the crowd, you can see why. The fountain, which once performed an elaborate dance of jetting water, now runs red. Lying within is a young girl dressed in a black suit. Her
God.
face is crushed and mangled. An indent of her skull leaks blood into the water, into the marble reservoir. This is someone you all recognize, one who dreamed of traveling Exanda as an emissary. Danielle Williams has been killed. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Yay!
Yay.
Murder mystery.
I played this
I
card.
love mysteries.
Mystery.
I read them all the time in my book, like the Glistening Scabbard.
Glistening Scabbard is not a mystery.
I know, but there's I read
The real mystery is why people are reading it.
Please.
Good session.
Cool.
Oh, good session.
Podcast out.
Podcast out. See you in general, fuckers.